they did the Burnout? What's going on, people? We're back for another, not a reaction. It's not a reaction. I'm just kidding, people. Because y'all don't know, I got a reaction channel. But we're back for another weekend recap. Street. That's all we're doing for the remainder of the year. Street stuff. And if you win and you're on the streets, give me a holler. I mean, I'm old. I don't even. Sometimes I forget even my name. Sometimes. So, but congrats to all the winners that were out at Hobbs, New Mexico this weekend. And if you won anywhere, I guess congrats. And I'll go ahead and let y'all know right now, people. Before I even look at the chats or anything right now, my opinion on the JJ deal is, people, we all do stupid shit. We all know what we sign up for. If that man wants to ride on the back of the bed and he signs a release and he's all about it, I mean, have at it. I mean, if the track are willing to lose everything, that's fine. Let them. They're grown ups. This world we live in today is a tainted society, and we're all just needing everybody's thumbs up and attention. But we all know what we sign up for. We go street racing, we get arrested. We all know the consequences. I mean, just the way it is. We'll bring this guy on right here first because they on the East Coast time, and I mean, some of them East Coast people, I know they need their beauty sleep, especially this guy right here. Hey, man. Hey.
What up, Limpy?
Oh, man. Living the dream. Living the dream. I thought Matt was coming on, but maybe he's having a safety meeting. You never know.
No, he's probably still tired.
Yeah, he said he was. I talked to him yesterday and today. He said he's pretty whooped.
Yeah, he looked pretty beat up on Sunday, man. He was holding in there for the race, but he was about done.
Man, I'll let y'all know from my standpoint, and probably from his. If he gets on here, we'll let him know. But even though when you're dog tired and you get out there, it's street stuff, man. That's what makes you go, is because it's streets. And come to find out, you busted your cherry this weekend.
I did.
With a win.
Yeah, with a W.
With a win, people. With a win. So I mean, it's been so long ago. I don't even remember the feeling I got. Everybody says they remember the first time. They don't. But you'll remember yours because you won.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. It was.
Was you nervous at all?
Yeah, I was actually a little nervous, man. Believe it or not.
I mean, it was a broad daylight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So there was no kind of hiding behind in the darks anywhere.
No, there's only one way in, one way out, as far as I know. So
yeah, I know where you went. I know that's a one way in, one way out. But that's a long way in.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So I mean,
you gotta drive past the poo factory too, so you got a little bit.
Oh man, but looked like they had some hitters out there. I mean, Bobby and them were there. I mean, there wasn't hardly no ducks out there. I mean, if you want to get technical, anybody would probably been a duck have been you, because you ain't never did it.
Yeah, we were at a little bit of a disadvantage just never being on that in that atmosphere before. You know what I mean? It was a little different.
Yeah. Oh, there's Matt right there. Give me just a few minutes. Come on, laptop.
Oh,
okay. But I mean, you tune for surfaces anyway, so I mean, you do the no prep stuff. So I mean, it ain't. I mean, it's a different surface, but it's basically the same concept.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when we saw the surface, we felt pretty good because we tune. I mean, that's kind of my bread and butter on that kind of surface. So I was pretty happy because there's a bunch of rubber out there.
Oh, he's starting the good. He started the good stuff.
No, we went past it.
Oh, you started. Okay, yeah. Matt's like me. He sometimes he'll see a good good launch pad, and he's like, oh, well, we're going to scoot up about 60, 80 feet.
Yeah, it threw us for a loop because, we watched some videos and tried to get like a layout, what we were dealing with, and we had set the car up for something a little better, so we were scrambling there that last 30 minutes to get the car set up for that. So it threw us for a loop a little bit.
They're putting a big wing on everything this weekend. After this weekend,
hey,
and I mean, you're all about the data and everything. I mean, about having a big wing on it versus not having a big wing on it.
it helps.
Like a lot. I mean, you wouldn't have did it if it didn't. If it you didn't want to put one on your car if it didn't.
No,
I mean,
honestly, I don't like the way it looks. I think it looks kind of retarded, but but I mean, hey, man, I used to be real big about kind of giving out stuff, not so much anymore, but I wouldn't run it if it didn't work.
yeah. That's what I figured. I mean, just
Yeah. I mean, you can see shot data shows a difference, a pretty big difference.
and plus you're planted too.
Yep. And you can run your weight different. You do a lot of things different, make it work. I mean, it's beneficial.
Yeah. Did it help? I guess it helps more on the big end because it keeps the rear end planted or your rear
Yeah.
the downforce of the wing. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm no mathematician. I'm
I
just,
mean,
just a stoner.
anyone could get on Google and go look. Like, you can go find different manufacturers and stuff, and they have like some, like they call that CFD data. But I mean, you can go out there and look and see like the weight that these things can apply, and they help with stability too.
And also you probably don't have to much to run. I mean, do you still run the more biased with it, or is it the same? I guess the same on the planted.
We kind of run the same bias, but we move some stuff around.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah,
you gotta kind of start. I mean, because it's not good doing a wheelie at the 660, and we've done it. It's not fun, so you got to kind of get creative and let everything out. But yeah, we still, if the surface is real bad, we'll kind of run about the same. We'll still run a lot of weight because you just have to. But
well, I mean, you've had all that data with Rocky and them. I'm sure you got it figured out through his. I mean, I know y'all got totally different cars and stuff, but y'all probably got pretty much the same dynamics engine wise and stuff. And I mean,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
He makes a little more horsepower than I do, but I tune both cars pretty similar. Mine's a little bit better on bad surfaces. Is I guess the only difference really.
Is yours heavier?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's heavier.
I kind of figured it would be because I know them SNs are. I know they're kind of hard to get the weight out of.
Yeah, we sit about probably 3,000 pounds, roughly. About where we sit at.
Yeah, and where'd it go? I had a video of where'd it go? This is Bobby and Rocky video. I don't know. I got it off your page, so I don't know if it's anybody has a problem with them being filmed. Don't put it on Facebook.
That was a race.
That looked like a good race right there.
It was, yeah. Bobby started getting him on the big end.
So with that, and I got a guy down here too that he's a tuner as well. So you basically could look at Rocky's tunes and know you're like, hey, he barely got us, so I could just do a little. Is it that simple? Is it that simple? Maybe take a little degree out here, and we got him.
Yeah. Well, actually, we went down. I went down first pair of that race.
Mm-hmm.
Because we brought 4 cars, so we didn't want to have to race each other. And obviously, there ain't no, it is what it is when you draw chips. So a local guy called me out first round. I was like, hey, this is our chance for at least one of us to, not have to race each other.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, my car does pretty good on virgin stuff. So, but I will say having teammates that'll run another car, and you know what your teammate runs, and then you know how close they were to the other car, you know how close you are.
That's was a roundabout way of around all 4 bases that I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
You
definitely.
you can kind of see what he runs, so you know what you need to go with it.
Yeah, and we were pretty close. We were pretty close that first
Man,
round.
so the first time you went out there, and then were the butterflies swarming, and did you fart at all? I just want to come on. It's just me and you. Just me and you. Because I would have farted.
Man, I might have just a little bit. You know what I mean? My old lady was more nervous than I was. There wasn't no bathrooms out there. She's like, I got the nervous peas.
I remember when I first seen y'all she was lining everybody up, and they're like, she's like, I've never done this before. This stuff. I said, you'll get it, and then, she got it down pretty good now.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, I guess they put coals to the laptop.
Dude, this thing's a dinosaur, man. It didn't want to warm up. It didn't want to come on.
Well, you should have powered it on at like at lunchtime today.
Yeah, I thought it had plenty of battery, but it must have cut off. I must have left it unplugged, and so when I went to cut it on, it was doing an update and all that shit. So
yeah, man, I don't know how cool that is. To come out the very first street race and compete, and I mean a seasoned veteran like Bobby at that. I mean that's saying something. That's coming out like with just a one blow hit down. I don't know about y'all, but
we probably started out with a target on our back now.
But it's a good target.
Well,
though.
You ought to be used to that anyway.
Yeah, man. We do a lot of no prep racing. Just the street stuff is new to us, but it's cool, man. It's cool.
You guys have been on a tear. You guys have been on a tear this year, man. And I haven't known you but just a couple years, but you guys have put in the work, man. I brag on you all the time because it's racers like you guys that that are representing the sport the way it should be, putting in the work, doing what you got to do to prove yourselves. And, without all the crying and the whining, you guys have taken your losses and licked your wounds and come back the next weekend and kept going. That's drag racing to me. That's the way it was, and that's the way it should be. But with everybody, but y'all deserve all the credit, man, because you've put in the work. So it was good to see y'all get the win, and I'm happy for you.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Matt.
Yeah, because I remember when y'all first came out and was doing that, and then I think it was it wasn't, but maybe a month later, y'all had already started y'all's winning streak and stuff. I mean, it came around pretty quick. I mean, especially with Rocky's car. Yeah, with Rocky's car.
Oh yeah, big time. We kind of stumbled into Rocky's car, man. Honestly, we didn't think it was gonna work that good, and we fooled around with some stuff on it, and we stumbled into some stuff one day, and I was like, man, we got a competitor.
Yeah. A few years back, you struggled. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, everybody gotta learn, people. You pay the tuition to learn.
That's for sure.
Whether you want to pay it or you want to cry about it. Oh, did I say that?
Well, there was a lot of veterans out there Sunday. Bobby is a seasoned veteran. He's been street racing a long time. A lot of the guys in the field were veterans too. I mean, you guys showed up. You packed your lunch. You showed up and did the best you could, and it paid off. And so, it just made it just put the icing on the cake for just to show people, what hard work paying off looks like. You know what I mean? All these people want to whine and cry about how they expect stuff to just be given to them all the time. You guys stepped up to the plate, and you knew what you were in for. You knew the risk. Y'all came out, stepped out the box and did something different. Went to a totally different atmosphere with it, and stepped up to the challenge from all angles, man. So just be proud of that. You guys have had an awesome year, as a group, and
Yeah.
I know what that feels like. It's a good feeling. Be proud of it, man. Cherish it, and just I'm blessed to be able to enjoy it with y'all, because it's fun for me. And like I was telling y'all out there in the drivers meeting, man, it's this stuff. Being out there and just doing all the stuff that we've been doing in the no prep world's fun, but to me, streets is just a special place, and so it means a lot to be able to, you know, to just signify what it's really all about, And I was just glad that you guys could be out there and be a part of that.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you inviting us, Matt. I mean, it was definitely an experience, man. And like I know all this the no prep stuff, man. Like it started in the streets, so for us to we started in the no prep, and for us to get out to the streets and actually kind of do some gangster stuff, you know what I mean? Like it was fun, man. It was cool. It was a different experience. Like Limpy was talking about a while ago, he asked me if I was nervous, man. I don't know if a lot of people know, but I have a YouTube channel. It's just my name. But, man, I'm used to talking in front of a camera. Like, I don't really get that nervous. And, man, Richard come over there and put that camera on me right before the finals, bro.
Saying
And
ain't so.
Man, I got nervous, man.
Yeah,
I got
he's
nervous.
good about that.
Man, he had that camera in my face, and I was like, why in the hell am I nervous right now, man? I'm used to talking to a camera.
Yeah, it's tough. He gets me, dude. He keeps me on my toes when he's there filming, man, because he'll get me in my wildest moments, when I'm least expecting it. He'll just run up there and be like, and just bam, tell me how you feel right now, and then you're just like, it'll put you on the spot every time. He'll get you, but that's what he loves about it, is just getting those special moments when it's live action, and it's in one of those moments where he likes to capture those moments, and make it special for you guys, for the racers, so you can go back later and look at it and be like, man, that was a fun day, So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say
they was able to make it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was cool them having there. That's the first time we had met them, and man, they're top notch, bro. And like another thing I realized, man, with this stuff is like, and I don't really know all the ins and outs of it, right? But man, you guys don't really get no kickback. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you're out there working for free, really. You know what I mean? So for you guys, for you guys to have the love of the sport, to do that, man, thank you.
Well, it means a lot, man. I appreciate it. I know Limpy does too. I mean, we do this stuff because we love it, dude. I mean, I tell everybody that all the time, but I try to stay humble in this game. That's something that the OGs taught me from the beginning. Try to stay humble. Don't get the big head. And so it don't matter how many races I put on. I always treat it like it's my first one. Because it'll catch you. It'll get you, man. As soon as you start thinking you got it all figured out and you're trying to be a show off, you try to be a show off out here in the streets, man, bad things can happen, And so, but yeah, I mean, I appreciate that, man. We do put a lot of work into this. A lot of effort goes into it. And, if we didn't love it, it'd be pointless. You gotta love something to do something like that, man. It's gotta be in your heart.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I didn't mean to scare you guys. I didn't mean for y'all to get spooked by the cops or anything. But that's why we have security.
Hey.
We had a little scare. We had a cop go by, and so I'm laughing
How,
because all I can
how
picture
did
in
a
my
cop go
head.
by when you're on a? What did he do? Go down to the cove and turn around and come back?
He went by. He went by our security. So
Oh, okay.
security called it in, but security called it in. He did his job, and everything was good. The guy was just patrolling. But the reason why I'm laughing is because all I can picture in my mind was somebody said cops, and Rocky was taking off running, dog. I ain't never seen Rocky run that fast, dog. I just looked and seen him sprinting to the truck.
Yeah.
And
He
so I
ain't
got
built for
in the group
speed.
chat as fast as I could and was like, everybody stay calm. It's okay.
No, man.
Man.
Hey, I was wild, man. They were like, cause someone yelled, "Cops!" This shit hit the fan. I was throwing shit in my trailer. I was backing my car in there. My old lady's throwing shit in there. It was good.
So Rocky was getting it.
Oh,
he was on the scramble out of the hole, man. He was like, huh?
Yeah,
he
was on it,
dude. He was man. Actually, was like, I actually said, I seen some guy just run off with his truck and trailer. I don't even think he loaded his car. And I was like, nah, I'm sure they had it loaded up.
Oh, yeah, that was Ben. Yeah, that was Ben. Ben just kept driving.
He's like, it's like, yeah, he blinded on. He's like,
I'm gone.
Sometimes they patrol through there, just making their rounds. But that's why we have security, man. That's why we have them out there to let us know what the deal is down the road, so we can have a heads up. And I mean, luckily he just went the other way, and we was able to get it done.
Turned down that one road to the left, or
he turned down that one road before you get there, and he was just patrolling the area. He never came back, but that's why you have him out there, man, because who knows, somebody might have called him, and we would have had a heads up and had enough time to get everybody off the road. And but that's part of it.
It is what it is.
You're welcome, Rocky. Yeah.
I mean, just like that cat that got on that truck, on the back of that truck, man. When you get out there, you strap in that car, you pull up on the street, you pull up at the track, man. I mean,
we all know what we signed up for. I mean,
yep.
I mean,
we all know the risk.
I'm not into that. I'm not into this some stuff, but man, I've been meaning to just ask you, how bad was the old man thing? Did you get how much hate mail did you get? Did you get how many life threatening hate mails and everything did you get?
Surprisingly, I didn't get any.
What? Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a bunch of people messaging me with agreeing, even with some other stuff that's went down. So.
Wow, that's man. That's surprising. To be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie. That is real surprising. But I was going to ask you, but I was like, man, I don't want to be that guy, but I just want to know. I just want to know,
man.
I know they've got a following like no other.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of dumb, so.
Me too.
And I mean, I ain't one to just kind of take anything either. So, you know what I mean? Like I say, I do all this shit because I like racing. I don't want to go out there and fight with no one or nothing like that. Like if I want to do that, I go down to the fucking corner, the MMA gym or something. But I also I just, man, what it is, what it is.
Yeah, but it don't matter who it is. If it ain't right, it ain't right. I mean, it ain't. I mean, just plain and simple. Shit,
well, I mean, hey, man, most of the time, like especially when we were on the street the other day, man, like all them boys out there were cool. They were cool, man. Even we had to, we were parking down there waiting to come back. And, even though, Guy Race just lost, man, we're best friends. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, I ain't had my brightest moments doing this stuff either, but, I mean, I'm not just going to come at you sideways for no reason, especially if you're just wishing me good luck. And so for someone to do something like that, just kind of rub me the wrong way, so.
Well, I didn't get all up in the hype of it. I heard about it, and then my son showed me, the post and all that. But I understand because it's been a couple of times where I've tried to holler at Bill and them on the way back when I've been working the big end, and he didn't even respond. Like, I was just telling him, hey man, you guys did good, one race, and uh, I know he heard me, but I get it. He's probably upset that they lost, and he might be
They got tunnel
one of
vision,
those that has to process a loss, before they speak to somebody. But I don't, me personally, I don't think you should take it out on a fucking kid. But um, that's
everybody grieves differently, I guess.
that's my opinion on it. You don't, even if it's a really tough loss and you had a bad
But catch the
experience.
next video. But catch that next video. We'll explain everything in the next video. Y'all watch that next video. I said it, people. I said it.
hey, man. Good for them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. I
Hey,
mean,
hey, and like I said, I even still, I got respect for all of them. I just like calm down, man. You know what I mean? We just all are having a good time.
yeah, and that's what it is. I mean, and that's what people. That's what Matt was talking about. That's what people seem to forget is the big money and everything has taken over people's feelings, and it ain't fun no more. When shit quits being fun, that's when I always said, man, when street racing quits being fun, I was gonna get out of it, and I started. I've been doing this shit for fucking ever, and it's still fun to me. I mean, whether I get people hating on me or people bitching and crying because you can't make everybody happy. I've been saying that for 35 years. You can't make everybody happy,
Yep.
but but as long as you make yourself happy and you're in your four walls, fuck everybody else. I said
That's
it.
all that matters.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
Sunday Sunday was a perfect example of that. You know, I've been I've been I've experienced it all within the last year or so of the new era of racing that we're in, and how much that it's changed and where we're at with it now. And it just seems to be a lot more personal feelings, a lot more politics. So, some of these races after they're done, it sounds like a fucking presidential debate or some shit. Everybody wants to voice their opinions about all the dumb shit that happened, and it throws this shadow over all the good things that happened. And so that's one of the main reasons why I pushed, even though I was just deadbeat tired. I wanted to push this weekend to get out there, stick to our traditional roots, get out there, do our Sunday service, in the streets like we always have. And I'm glad that I did because, you know, it just showed that there's still hope. We all went out there. There was no arguing. There was no clowning. There was no problems between one another. We were high fiving and having a good time and just enjoying ourselves, win or lose, and everybody had a good time. And so, as long as I'm still breathing, uh, I'll be doing that. I'm gonna be putting on races like that, you know. And whatever happens in the no prep world happens in the no prep world. But um, if we can always go back to the streets where we know we can have a good time, then that's where I'll be.
Facts.
You know,
Streets never close.
I mean, I love doing the street experience at the track. I mean, I tell people all the time when we travel all over the country, me and Limpy are pretty much living a dream. We're out here doing what we love to do and putting on these big shows for people. And all we're doing is the stuff that we've been, practicing in the streets for years, and so it's fun and it's a good experience for everybody to see how we do it and experience that wow factor when you're waiting on the call and everybody's on the edge of their seat. That's the difference. And so it's fun to bring that flavor to the tracks and do it, whether it's on the front side or the back side. But at the end of the day, it just don't get no better than the real deal, you know? And so that's what I was explaining to Rocky when I sent out the invites. You know, he called me and he was asking me about it, you know, just kind of digging around, seeing what it was all about. And I said, Rocky, this is for the dogs, man. This is for the gangsters, you know what I mean? Like Sunday, you know, if you just come, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a different ride, you know. So I'm glad
completely different, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm glad
you
guys
got to have it. You got to have it in here to understand what that means, especially to me. You got to have it in here because if it's just in here, then it ain't nothing to you. It's got to be in here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And there's more to just pulling up there in your $100,000 rig and pulling your car out and BSing around, man. Like you got to have a plan after the race too. Like you can't just have your whole rig pulled out, grilling and everything else. Like, you know, there's that little element of danger, I guess, but it's unforgiving, man. Like Matt said, like it I could see how it would be unforgiving out there. You can't slip up out there.
No.
No.
No, it's different. It's a different animal.
There ain't no one coming to save you. There ain't none of that. You better have your stuff figured out.
Yeah. You got to have a plan B. You got to have a plan B. You got to have a plan C. And then you got to have a plan F. So when you finally say, fuck, I don't know what to do. We just got to do this. This is it.
I
can't tell you how many times where I've been in that position and, you know, we've had to do it. But, you know, it just, I'm glad that we could stay in one spot and get it done. I really didn't want to have to move. I had a backup plan. I had a place we could go. But, you know, it's just one of them things where we were blessed.
Was you going to take them to the other road?
We wasn't going to go to Pea Patch, no.
Oh, okay.
I had another spot.
I don't know if them boys were ready for that.
Hey, I know y'all raced on some pretty slick stuff, but y'all probably would have hated me if we would have went to that spot. It's rough, dude.
That's where men are made there.
Yeah.
The sport has changed a lot since the last time we raced there. And so the cars have gotten a lot faster since the time we raced there. And so I would be a nervous wreck if we had to go there. I mean, those old school roads that we used to race on all the time are a lot different. They're a lot more narrow. They're a lot more slick, you know. I know y'all wanted Pea Patch. That's what y'all like. That's what they like. They like the shitty shit. But
we've been in trouble.
It's narrow down there, dude. It's real narrow, and it's just old, you know, asphalt, old farm roads, you know. But I've been trying to find some better spots, you know, because the cars have gotten a lot faster, and you know, as an organizer, you do want to try to be as safe as you can be, you know, because there's no doubt in my mind there's enough guys I know where we could go down there and we could do it and everything would be okay probably. But man, it's changed a lot since we've been down there. I mean, you're talking about 4 years ago almost. So think about how faster everybody's gotten in 3 or 4 years. I mean,
yeah,
that's a fact.
Imagine.
Well, we got where to go. We got the finals here, and
it was a good one.
It was a good race.
Good race. tight. Even from this end, that looked tight.
It was tight, man. The scramble saved me.
Yeah. I got the
Scramble
finish line
saved me.
footage. Dang, I should have sent it to you. I should have sent you the finish line footage.
Oh, you couldn't.
But it was really like it was within like a fender to
Man, that's
half a
crazy.
car, somewhere in there. I mean, it was tough. It took my guy a minute because I told him I was in AJ. Shout out to AJ. He's getting better every time I get him out there. But he listens to me, man. He's learning and he's doing a good job. And I told him, I said, even if it's close and you see it, look at it, because a fender can change to a bumper real quick.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah,
you
for
know.
sure.
Yeah, that was I think me and Bones both put them a little too hot that final round because we both slowed down. It was a battle of who hit the scramble first on that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just got a message.
Uh-oh.
Is it? We gotta upload it now. It's uploading. Oh, it's a quick
Oh.
one too. Never mind. It's coming up right now. There. Hold on. Stand by on that chassis. Damn.
Man, it was tight.
I was beat for about 330 feet of that race.
You can see when you get on that scramble. You can see.
Oh,
yeah.
Feel like too soon, Junior.
Oh man.
Oh man, that was a good one, dude. I'm telling you, I'm getting chills just watching it, because we were there, just remembering what it felt like being there. That's the energy on the starting line, bro. Everybody was just waiting, wanting to know what happened.
They was betting money up there on who won. Like there was bets going down. It was badass.
I like it when they're all like, they have bets on top of bets. They're like, oh.
It'd be like left lane, no, right lane. Well, bet 100, bet 100.
Yeah, they were betting 100 apiece up there. It was cool. Hey, it was cool though, because after the fact, man, we're all, you know what I mean? Everyone's still cool, right?
Everybody was having fun, man.
Yeah.
Everybody was just having fun, win or lose. Like, we had a lot of fun, man. Yeah, there was a lot of good cars out there.
Man, I got a buddy that he told me
look at that.
oh boy, you're going into your overflow.
That was him. That was him. Right afterwards. Look at that. Fresh, mighty fresh.
Oh
man. There was a lot of street veterans out there, man. Like Mike in the little sneaky link truck. He's been making progress. He's he's been out in the streets a lot. He'll always be a veteran. The little purple truck. Ben's been putting in work on the street. He's been street racing. You guys, came in outgunned by these guys and stepped up to the plate, man. And that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to, shine some light on it, because, this is what it's all about, man. You guys are doing what these other guys need to be doing instead of fucking crying and whining all the time. You guys are doing doing it the way it's supposed to be done for this era of racing.
That's just
you're setting the bar. Is what I'm trying to say. You guys are setting the bar.
Hey, we brought a pro mod. That's all I'm saying. It went out first round.
Wow! Hold on.
Poor Rocky.
Hold on.
Oh, Rocky. Oh, Rocky, man. I just love that guy. I love that guy's energy.
I love you,
man.
Rocky. I love you.
I love Rocky's energy, man. Me and him have been buds. We've been best buds ever since, we first introduced ourselves to each other at one of those races a couple years ago. And it's just been, I love that guy's energy, man. He's always been a good dude.
Yeah. I could get down the debate, down the rabbit hole on the pro mods and everything is small tire, but I leave my opinions to myself.
Dude, it's
And even if you do say something, it's still going to be no, no. I mean,
you don't want to get me
what's the
started.
difference of a street car? I mean, that's just the same thing.
Oh,
Street car,
You don't
pro
want to.
mod, it's everything.
hey,
But
hey, it's a pro mod when it's faster than you. That's when it's a pro
facts.
mod.
Yeah.
You don't want to get me started on that subject. I'm telling you now, I'll piss everybody off. I get tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
I just get tired of fucking hearing it, man.
Yeah.
But that's why I really wanted to shine some light on this, because you guys are setting the bar for how it's supposed to be done. Getting in where you fit in. Uh, you know, building your cars for what you're comfortable with doing and where you're comfortable competing at.
Hey,
And also stepping up and stepping outside the box and challenging yourselves like you did this last weekend. So it's all in one, you know. So
well, I mean, that's the thing. These guys, you can't be scared. I mean, hell, we go and take our lickings too. Plenty of
yeah,
times we take our lickings, man. It is what it is. That's racing. You can't win them all.
that's right.
And I mean, I like to know how fast other guys are, and some of them cats, man, they're a point to look up to. Like, man, I want to get there.
Right.
Like we saw. That's the first time I saw Ryan Mitchell's car really get down hard in person was at this Robin Quinn's Halloween race. Let me tell you, that's a bad dude. But instead of me crying about it, I'm like, I want to run with him. I want to outrun him. Is it gonna happen? I don't know, but I'm gonna fucking try.
Right.
Right.
And if you try, and you can't get there, you can at least look back and say, "Hey, man, we did everything we could do with our program to get there," and you can try to get in somewhere, in somewhere else where you can still compete and enjoy yourselves and have fun. That's the problem. These guys all want the gold, and they don't want to at least try to get there. They want to just try to cry their way there and try to get stuff handed to them to get there. And that ain't how it works. It's
No,
not.
man. And for those people that think this shit is rainbows and unicorns, bro, I promise you it ain't, man. It's a full-time job with this stuff, man. We work on these cars 24/7. It's in the garage right now, and these new front brakes. I wore the brakes down to the metal this weekend. I mean, we're always doing something, man. Like, we're always working. We're always testing. Like, we don't post that stuff up because it's boring. But all the guys that are good and successful at this, man, they're working on their stuff all the time.
Putting
testing
in laps,
all the time.
man.
Putting laps
Putting
on
in
them.
laps.
Hey, man, tires ain't cheap, bro. But if you want to be up there, we don't put more than 15 passes on a pair of tires. That's $550 a pop right there, man. So make them count. But, I mean, we go through a lot of tires, too, because, I mean, it is what it is. We want to be up there and we want to be on top. So
it's part of it.
Yep.
It's part of it, man. That's right. That's right.
You want to know how to be a millionaire drag racing? Start with two. Start with 2 million.
Yeah, start with about 3 or 4, I'd say.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
man.
That's a fact. I mean, and that's something I said on the one-on-one with Limpy and Happy last week. Me being a racer and doing it before and working on them day in and day out, going and testing 2 or 3 times a week, it helps me understand better than some other promoters or organizers because I've been there. I know what goes into it, and it's a whole lot more now than what we used to do. And so, a few years back, I started doing other things. I started putting my focus on, organizing and doing my own events, and kind of had to, I got to a fork in the road where I had to pick. I couldn't do both, So I ended up selling the car and focusing on this and doing all this stuff. But I still know and understand all the hard work and the time and the stress and and so when guys come to me, they come to me all the time and they're like, man, I'm just struggling, dude. I can't keep up with them now, and I'm like, dude, you don't have to explain. I get it. Like, I understand where it's grown to, and how hard it is. But all you can do is the best you can to try to get in a class that you can still compete in and still have fun in because, you know, it's 2023, man. The true street cars are running 520s and 530s
Yeah.
and are better. And so it's not the fact that it just can't be done. Everything's getting faster and growing, and so what the small tire cars used to run, the true street cars are running. So it's like, if you're a small tire guy and you're having a problem keeping up with your program in the small tire class, in my opinion, it's a lot easier to build your car down, put a factory dash in it, put the factory glass in it, make it work on a radial, and get in a smaller class that you can still enjoy yourself in, and run the same numbers that you've been running. You
Yep.
know, and so that's what I tell everybody. They all come to me all the time, man. It's up to you promoters, man. It's on y'all to fix this problem. These tube cars are just killing it for everybody. No, bro, you're not looking at the big picture here. You know,
No.
and so some of them understand, some of them don't. But you know, it's just the way it is, man. All we can do is just keep. I tell guys all the time, man, just do the best you can to enjoy yourself. Don't forget that we do this shit for fun, dude. I tell guys that all the time. We do this shit to have fun, man. You know?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what it's about, man. It's about. I mean,
Yeah.
it's about having fun in the competition.
Yeah,
And
don't get me wrong. You want to compete and you want to be, you want to win. You do. You want to win. You want to get that money. You want to get that prize. But if you don't have some of that fun, you know, purposes in there with it to
yeah,
enjoy yourself, it's going to be a hard road for some of these guys.
yeah. And I mean, uh, honestly, man, for the guys that are struggling, man, look at the guys that are doing good. Look at the guys that are doing good, man. There
Yep.
ain't. To be
Pick their
honest with
brain. I
you,
mean, go pick their brain. Maybe they'll let you own a little something. I mean,
yeah.
shit.
I mean, and there ain't really nothing that's secret, honestly. You just gotta know what you're looking for. So if you want to get better, man, you just got to keep your ear to the ground. You can Google almost anything, man. You just got to put some work into it. Like I think about this shit 24/7, man. Like where can I put weight? Can I put it here? Can I put it there? What will it do here? What's this torque converter gonna do? What's this rear gear gonna change? You know what I mean? If you're not thinking about that all the time, I promise you, the guys that you're racing that are doing good, they are. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Like it is what it is, man. You got to be into this 100% if you want to, if you really want to get up to the top. But you know what? You can have fun. You could go. I know plenty of people go out and they ain't hardly ever won a single race in their life, and they have a hell of a time doing it. And I respect those people. I do. I respect those people a lot.
Yep. Me
I
too.
was at a track somewhere, and this guy was pulling up. We were on the backside. I was in Missouri, and this guy every time he pulled up, he had a old school open face helmet on, and he was just smiling ear to ear, pulling. And I'm like, first pass, he actually won, and then the second pass, uh, he was still smiling, and he lost, and then I think they allowed the first two back in the losers bracket, and he pulled up. He was just still smiling. And I
Yeah,
was
man.
like, talked to the dude that was backing him up. I said, man, I like that guy's energy. He's like, yeah, he goes, this is his fourth pass. And I'm like, okay, well, no
That
wonder he's
explains
smiling.
it.
That explains the big smile. After time, the smile's going to come down a little bit. Like, yeah,
yeah. Yeah. That
Yep.
wallet
yeah.
start hurting a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where was I?
That's
I was in,
frown.
I was in, I was in Monroe, and this guy pulled up, and he had a F450, brand new, nice sucker, nice enclosed trailer, nice looking hot rod, backed out, and they're all like, "Man, we've never done this before. We're gonna try to get our feet wet, this and that and the other." And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Next time we'll see that dude, he'll be pulling with an F-150 with open trailer and have all that money that he has in that stuff into another hot rod
Yeah, that's right.
because he was doing like true street or daily driver stuff,
Oh yeah.
and he was still getting blown out because you know what, people, they're running 550s, 560s on a hard tire. There
The
are.
dailies. The
Just
dailies
let
are
you
in the
know.
fives now.
Just let
I
you know.
mean,
Oh, they're doing that on a hard tire.
Yep.
So
yeah.
Yep.
what are you
That's
gonna cry about? What are you gonna cry about? Oh, he got a different size, stickier tire than I got.
go.
He's got a big tire on it. He got something. He's got something. He's got
He's
It'll
something
be
cheating.
that I
something.
can't.
He's cheating.
It'll be.
Yeah, he's
It'll be
cheating.
something.
Hey
You
man, I
know.
tell you that I watched them hard tire cars down there at War in the Woods, bro. Holy shit!
Yeah.
My boy Mustang.
Woo! Yeah,
Yeah.
him and that Slim Shady car, man. We watched them from
Yeah.
up on the hill. They had the front tires off the ground almost the whole pass.
Oh yeah.
Both
Yeah.
of
Them
them
guys
did.
were rolling.
Yeah, they were.
He actually from Missouri and he actually showed up to that backside race and he had slick on it and he did pretty good. Uh, uh, he was fixing the way I think he's was made it to the finals in the second chance race because I think he raced Nate or something like that, and the engine shit the bed in the burnout
Mm.
box. So, but
Was that
man,
Ozarks?
yeah, the back it was a virgin. Now I figured it was going to take it a while to come around, and it took about 3 rounds for it to come around before. It never really did come around where they're hanging the wheels, they're making but
Yeah.
it it'll next year it might come around where they can put the coals to it.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's,
we had a hard tire class this weekend for the first time, and what's up, Corey? But we tried the hard tire class for the first time, and it's a little different than Jeff's hard tire class. I mean, I pretty much used my rules that I had for daily driver and just tweaked them a little bit and changed it to hard tire to try to help some of these late model cars, have a class to race in, where they can have fun and compete against each other. And some of the other guys can get in the true street that are trying to step down, you know. And so you don't have those true street guys running late model guys and just kicking their teeth in. So, but it worked out good. I think we had like 10 show up. And, dude, it was exciting. It was exciting seeing these guys go at it on a hard tire. And in the final, there was a guy that won. He won the belt and was the champ and was just on cloud nine. And it was the first time he'd ever raced on hard tires. He'd been running drag radials and doing a lot of street classes with his car, but it was a newer gen Camaro. And he was just killing it, man. And I feel like he's probably feeling good about it now. He was actually kind of shocked that he was in the winner's circle, and so I'm hoping that it helps for the next event, and some of these guys can see, how much fun it was for him, and they can come out to the race that we do in the spring, and hopefully it'll attract some more hard tire guys. But
yeah.
Jeff's hard tire is a different hard tire, man. It's War in the Woods hard tire is like as gangster as it gets. It's the
Yeah.
rules are a little different, but it's cool.
Yeah.
It worked. It works for him. It works for their area. They
I
had
mean,
like what
it's just
50
hard
of them.
tire the
That's the
tire is
rule.
the equalizer. I
Yeah.
Right.
mean, if you can get
And,
it to
Right.
work, shit. And
yeah, that's cool.
I'm not a big person on a bunch of rules and this. I'm tire size, steel roof and quarters, VIN. I'm maybe back half, but that's it. I mean,
Yep.
I don't want to just try to reinvent the wheel. I don't want to make a rule that fits my car because everybody has their rule and it stipulates to their car.
Hey, if
Fuck
you
all
want to
that
run a
bullshit.
class with a bunch of rules, go run X275 or something.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Ultra Street. Go run radials
Yeah.
or something.
Uh, you gotta. What's your worst hotel story?
Worst hotel story? Ooh, man, I've
Some
stayed in a
guy.
lot of pretty bad hotels.
Well, you got one that tops it all that you can think of.
Man, we ain't had real bad experiences in hotels. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't never ran into one with bed bugs.
That's good.
Yeah,
You must have stayed on the good side of town, hell, I've even stayed in some good side of town, and some of them are fucking sketchy.
Oh, you talk about for this past weekend?
No, and I'm just talking in
Anytime.
general. Anytime.
Oh yeah. I mean, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I've been through Texas a couple of times, man, and we had to stay in one hotel, and man, was it in Odessa or
Oh
Midland or
yeah, out
somewhere?
there. Oh, out west, that oil field
Yeah,
country. Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Man,
Say no more.
that hotel was probably built in like the 50s. And I reckon if you ain't in the oil fields out there, you're working in town somewhere, and so they ain't real happy. You come in there with a smile on your face, they're like, take that smile off your face.
You're not allowed to be happy here.
No, man, it's some pretty rough spots out there, but I ain't got nothing real crazy that stands out. Now, we already get Rory on here. I don't know if y'all know Rory. Rory's got some hotel experiences.
Oh man. Well, that might be maybe Olympic 101 type deal. Maybe
Yeah.
one of them things.
You gotta watch that guy.
Yeah.
You gotta watch a lot of guys, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these dudes wild.
That trailer's crazy. Cozy.
Yeah, he got a trailer now, but he used to stay in them roach motels.
I'm telling you.
Talk about Trap House.
Oh, hey, we do have. Hey, I do. My old lady just reminded me. It ain't a hotel. It ain't a hotel, but it's an Airbnb. So I don't know if that
Trap
fits
house?
or not. At the
You
trap
said it was
house.
Hell yeah! Let the band play.
Hey, let me tell you, if you get an Airbnb in Indianapolis, Indiana, it's gonna be a trap house. I promise
Ooh.
you.
I already got one.
Ooh.
I got one.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh
it's Jeff
shit.
Thomas's, so that probably is.
Hey, shit, probably. Hey,
It was
man.
Jeff's house.
It's Jeff House. It probably is.
Oh shit. No, man. This place was like, we pulled up and we were like, man, we got the wrong directions or something. I'm like, I said, you got the heater with you? I said, we might need it out here, bro. But yeah, man, this place was fucking sketchy, man. Like, I was pretty sure I was getting a contact high in there from the house next door. And then, see, I can't partake with my job. So, but the part that tops it all is there was no shit a car getting chopped up in the yard right behind our Airbnb.
Oh.
Holy.
Like they were
just
up. They were chopping a car.
Oh
shit.
Man.
Yeah,
somebody got.
Yeah, they got, bro. I'm
So you've never got out of your hotel bed and stepped into a loaded condom?
No. Oh.
That's rough, dude.
That's
that's
Money Mike from Canada did that one time.
Ugh.
That's rough, bro.
Dude.
Yeah.
How did you navigate over that?
I don't. He needs I need to get him on doing it, and he needs to explain in detail. I probably would have just cut my toe off. I probably would have. That's just the way it would have.
You got
to.
We got amputate right now.
Yeah. Oh. Well, you got any sponsors or anything you want to give a shout out to?
Oh yeah. So big shout out to me and my friend Josh Kessel. He was actually there racing too. We just started a business this year, No Limits Motorsports, at Big Rock, Tennessee. So you guys check us out on Facebook. Big shout out to Rocket Track Prep, Rocket Glue, badass prep. Everyone's got their own preferences out there, but that's my favorite. Modular Head Shop, Jordan Martin always hooks me up. Far Out Transmission, TRZ Motorsports. Those guys have helped me out with suspension stuff. So yeah, couple of sponsors, and if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. Thank my old lady for letting me do this shit. Most importantly,
You get hurt.
Man, believe it or not, you're one of the first ones to ever remember the old lady.
Oh yeah, I know better.
I know too, because I've been with mine for a long time.
She waiting right in there for me. So if I don't thank her,
Oh,
she's gonna whoop my ass when I get back in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. So I had 5 sisters growing up, and I got a wife, had 2 mother-in-law, or a mother-in-law, daughter, 2 female dogs. I had to get a boy dog so I could talk to somebody, but I know how women think, and if you don't, so I got to let everybody know, hey man, thank your old lady.
Oh yeah,
But you ain't got to, because I think I say that because you already did.
He was
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I know better. I know better.
Well, all right. Well, congrats on your win.
Appreciate it.
Congrats,
First
bro.
time,
Be
first
proud of
first
it, man. Enjoy
busted
it.
cherry with a win with the stack field at that. So
Yeah.
That's right.
congrats, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you.
job,
Thank
bro.
you. Hell yeah. All
All
right.
right.
Well.
Have a good
All
night.
right, man.
All right. Thanks for having me on.
All right, bro.
Later, man.
Later.
Bye. Bye. Your winner at his race. But I got another guy down here. He's been waiting the whole time. We're gonna bring him on with Matt, the Street King. I got the Street King here, even though it says Matty Fresh. But hold on, man. I mean, this guy down here, he might
I
not
don't know
know.
when I don't know when it's gonna be safe for me to just use that name for real. I know you kind of helped me signify that name, but the haters
Yeah,
actually really created that name for me, so it's kind of
yeah,
tough to put that in the title. But
yeah, yeah. But I need to know. I need to let Dwayne know about who he's messing with here.
Big pimp in the house. What up, bitches? Holler at me. Hit me in my inbox. I'm single. 40 years old. Hit me up. Sexy bad bitches. I'm a pimp.
That's Matty Fresh in about 10 years.
Oh shit.
man,
Sexy bad bitches. Sexy bad bitches. Oh man.
that's crucial,
Uh,
man.
but y'all been killing it down there.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
been y'all been doing. Oh, just y'all had how many cars y'all had? 20 something.
22 on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I mean they had some. I mean, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hell,
whoa, whoa. Hold on. Stop.
whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Time out. Time out. Stop
Yep,
the press.
it's true.
Did they did they
Dang.
did they take the the gear drives off the front?
Nope,
Cheating bastards.
nope.
Cheating
All wheel drive.
bastards. But I mean, that's
Hell yeah.
I mean, and y'all did. Well, oh wait, that guy. I know that car.
Yep, that guy races a lot.
Oh man, it looks like
Damn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
uh, we ain't done. Hold on. Yeah, we still going. We still go. Hold on. We
Yep.
still going.
There was a bump.
Damn.
We still going. Hold on. What the fuck?
Oh, what the hell?
I had to race that guy.
Yeah, Cletus
Damn.
McFarlane showed up.
Yeah, basically.
Damn.
I know that guy. I know that guy. That was just funny. I did it that way because I knew that was coming up like that. Because I mean, I know.
Yeah, a lot of
But
people.
y'all did like a index or some shit, didn't you? Or
Yeah, 650 cap race. So
so how does that work?
you had to have a draggy. Draggy was shown at the end of the pass. They verified the date and time, and you went faster than the 650, and you couldn't lift. So it's not like you were able to get out of the gas.
Oh, so you couldn't bracket race it
No, if you
or index
No
race it or
sandbagging.
yeah,
No
no,
sandbagging.
run it all the way out. If you lift it, automatic DQ.
Damn, that's pretty
so
cool.
so the
So
finish line guy I guess has to hear.
yeah, the final say also, they say if you let off, obviously if you're out of control, they want you to get out of the gas.
Yeah.
You can do that, but if you're just lifting because you're way out on somebody, yeah, you're DQ'd.
Yeah.
Damn. I kind of like that. It's pretty cool.
So
And
I
then,
guess even though all-wheel drive, well, I guess all-wheel drive, it still has advantage, but I guess the 650 part is the
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it is, and we started on like a virgin road too, so it's where nobody had been down blacktop road fresh, so that makes it a little difficult. So the all-wheel drive guys, I feel they have a little bit of advantage that first round or so.
yeah. And then well, I started watching after I found out, after I seen in that group that y'all did something down there, and I was like, huh. So then I started watching Chris's live feed, and I was like, it looks like that one road that, but uh, then I seen a warehouse or something,
Yeah, it's a
and
new. It just came up with. I mean, man, it's a little bumpy and it's
uh,
dusty.
is that Calabrese? Find
Yeah,
that spot?
I
Oh,
think.
no fucking wonder.
Yeah, exactly. Some wild shit. I'd say that makes it tough to.
That's that's my buddy, man. I miss Chris. I ain't seen him in a while.
Yeah,
Man, he don't he goes like he goes off the grid places and then comes back.
Yeah.
yeah.
I always get
Oh,
excited when I seen him pull up in his little Honda Civic.
Man, that guy puts miles on his cars. He's Subaru. I think before that one, he's hauled so much stuff for me, so many places. He never changed the oil, and at one time he just kept adding oil. I
for
swear,
real?
for real, you can ask him. He's never changed the oil.
Holy shit! That doesn't
Damn.
surprise me with him either. That doesn't surprise me
No,
with him. Cause
no.
I remember riding back with him in K-Way from Kansas City that one time, and uh, he was a little wild even back then.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know back what year back then you're talking about, but I
Yeah.
know he drove up there one time when I was up there, and he was like, we were talking about who had to drive the furthest. He told me that was when I first met Chris, I think, and he was like, "I got you beat, dog." And I was like, "Oh shit, you gotta go all the way back down to Austin." Shit.
Yeah, the guy puts in the miles for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's a good question: what if the draggy didn't work? Was it a
DQ,
DQ?
DQ. Yep.
So
Yep.
what? No
Damn.
fucking around. I mean, it's draggy. This you can't
Yeah. No
flat, and
rerun, no nothing. It's just your DQ. That's simple as that.
That's pretty cool.
but I guess you could
I
still
mean,
also you could still be you could like let off the gas a little bit, but you can still hear it and be. I you know
You can try. I mean, they're pretty. They pretty surprising. They kicked out one of the guys, Cody, that probably had the fastest car. I say was going to win. I guess they DQ. They
did
because
the go
that
kart win? No, the go kart did not win.
took the go kart out.
You did?
Yeah, had him like third round, I believe.
damn. So it's really just like if you guys were having to tune the cars for that, you know, for that time, in that area, whatever it may be, you guys were just having to like, whoever got the light was probably going to be in front of the other guy, right? I mean,
And that's how I beat that Tesla. I just treat him, and after that, it was just run it out.
right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was running like right on the index too, so it made it really hard.
Probably me. Probably me. I ain't gonna lie. Probably me.
Oh
I don't
boy.
care. I don't know. Uh. So what was that cage thing? That's a dude. The him and his him and his dad built that, didn't he?
Yeah, I
Or
think.
his dad built it and then he kind of upgraded it or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure too much on the background, but it's not as light as people think. They use some like heavy duty steel square tubing on it. It's so
Yeah.
I mean it does weigh. It has some weight behind it, but it works really well. Maybe the way they have it set up, but I think dead hooks. It's just a little small block with nitrous, a little tiny plate kit on it.
Yeah. And I remember him coming down the little river and everything and doing that. When the first time I seen it, I was like,
Yeah,
"The
that's.
hell was that?"
I thought it was all-wheel drive at first, but it's just rear.
Yeah. And then he had to. I think he had to run in the. I think the first year they did, they let him run in something, and then the next year they didn't let him run in it because he didn't have steel roof and quarters.
Yeah,
They put him in the run what you brung class or something like that.
yeah. I know he didn't race it for a while because they were bitching about it, but I think everybody's kind of just let him run.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh man. Uh, it looked kind of foggy out there.
Man, we raced until about 5 in the morning. It got rough, so we were at one spot. We had to move, and
I was
then
going to ask, did that one spot where I guess where it looks like you're at that. Was that out there where they're building houses or something?
It was way out in like Kyle area. It was super far down there. We had never been.
Oh shit! Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a brand new spot, brand new road, and I mean, it was a really nice road. It was nice, wide, smooth, but I think we got to the seventh pair, and then I was the eighth pair to go down. Guy in my lane put down a bunch of coolant, so we're like, crap. There, spent an hour trying to clean that up. It wasn't working, so we moved it up, and then I was the next pair to go down, so it was bare asphalt again.
It's starting all over.
Yep, and what had happened right before that is one cop had rolled through, and Chris, those guys had talked to him, and he's like, "Oh, cool, just be safe." And I'm the next pair to go down, so I'm like, bullshit. And I'm on purpose because I don't street race as much as these guys. You know, I'm coming from shit. I'm the next pair. The guy that was up to race before me that didn't break, they told him he didn't have to go down. So I'm like, no, that's bullshit. Send that guy down on his solo pass because I'm up next. It didn't happen that way. So we went down, made the pass. We got through that round. And right when I come back, my guys were like, put it on the trailer. We put it on the trailer. Next thing I know, there's a helicopter above us. I'm like, oh, yeah, that cop didn't care. All right.
Oh, shit.
Loaded up and headed out. And there was like 3 more coming in. Then we drove.
Oh.
Yeah. So no, they didn't do anything. They just told them to get out. And we drove back over to Austin and then continued and finished out the night there. Around 5 in the morning, you see that fog rolling. It was thick.
Yeah, because I got the finals here.
It was. We had to drive right through that.
Yeah, here's the finals. I got it off Primitive Models. Chris,
Chris
give
is
him, give him a like and subscribe. Yeah, never mind this one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did Little River yesterday in the day, and now we outside. Finals, guys. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Biddle for the win. Let's go, baby. Dwayne Biddle for the win, y'all.
Nice.
Yeah, fog was thick.
Nice.
Yeah, I was looking at that and I was like, hell yeah. And then I was like, man, is there a fire? When they were backing up, because I was like, is there a fire or something?
Yeah.
Something smoking, man.
I'd
give my left nut for a spot like that, dude. Fuck.
Man,
we don't have roads like that around here, bro.
Well, he lives in Texas. I mean, he knows
I know,
Texas. Man.
I know. I swear, man. I'm moving out there one day. I gotta move out there one day. I just love them Texas streets, man. There's just nothing like it.
Yeah, that is, Dalton. I say that would be tough to not be able to lift, but I guess when you're a tuner like this guy over there, you can just.
It's not that.
No way to.
I mean, you gotta. Someone gets out in front of you, you want to grab a scramble button or something. It's like, damn. But it all once you're running to that index.
But I mean, you gotta be confident in everything, and you can probably got a feel, because you know about what your car should run at X amount of pounds and timing and this and that and the other, but it also did you slip any out of the hole?
Yeah, because that's where you're gonna lose. It's like no different than being a small tire guy, In this 650 index, if you gotta put in the time and test and know what it takes to run that on that type of surface. So it's not much different. You put in the time, test, and like this is my 650. This is where I need to be, and you know, if it's been better hope
Something different, man. Something different. That's pretty cool.
But y'all did something at Little River the night before or the day before.
Yeah,
Was that front side or was it back side?
it was front side. It was front side Little River is what we'll call it. It's kind of like marginal surface.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like 22 or 24 cars that night also.
Was it 650 as well?
No, that was a 550 cap.
A 550?
Yep, and it was based off time slip, so you broke
And
out.
guess who won that, people?
Double whammy.
Yeah,
Same
so,
car?
same car.
Nice.
That's cheating.
Nice.
That's cheating.
I guess.
You can't go 550 one day and then 650 and win.
Hey, it's a street. You can't go as fast on the street.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Did you have the same tune up in it?
You just got to fine. The short track is going to be as good, obviously. Especially when on some virgin roads or crummy roads.
It sounded like he had everybody's ass in all of Central Texas this past weekend. The goat down there, the goat over here, he's like, oh, I race everybody. I don't give a shit.
Man, I've been struggling with this car. Just it's been kicking my ass. We just got it going not too long ago. I took and finally mini tubbed it, put some torque boxes in it. We put the rear end out of my car that I had actually crashed at Little River about a year and a half ago. So when I rolled out there, the Fairmont, put it in here, and man, ever since then, now this car's been working. Before it was just kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Well, the hard work paid off, buddy. You had a good weekend.
It did. Thank you guys. Made a couple of dollars. That's always good.
Yeah.
In this game,
that's the best. That's a good thing. I mean, but it's still fun though.
definitely. Yeah, I always have fun, win or lose. That's what it's about. I mean, helping my guys out, tuning the cars. I tell them, can't win every race. All you can do is give it 110% and hope for the best. The fastest car doesn't always win, that's for sure.
That's
what you got.
Last guy that was, first time out on the street, and his hard work, he paid off.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first street race?
No, to be honest, I'm old and.
Did you win?
I don't know. Probably.
Probably. Yeah, I won. I remember. Yeah, I won.
I don't remember the first one, but I remember I did pretty well when I first started out. My dad did it a lot, and I got lucky. But I also grew up in California, like racing with Cali Nate and those guys.
Yeah, he's a transplant, people. He's a transplant.
Yeah. Wow.
How long you been? How long you been here?
11 years now. Yeah.
Like Texas better, don't you?
Shit, that's not even a question.
Man,
I would never.
I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna move there one day, dude.
Yeah, you should. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't try to change.
That's my home away from home, dude. I mean, I spent a lot of time out there in the last 5 years.
Moving here from Cali, the street racing, any type of racing, it's just dead. It's been dead. Here, I tell my buddies, like, man, you can race almost every night of the week if you want to get down.
Yeah.
There's always racing going on.
For sure. I had a guy, there's a local guy. Well, I say local guy. He don't live here anymore. He just moved to Houston, but he used to live here and he used to race a lot, here. And he put together a little shootout last weekend. And he was telling me, he's like, man, I've just been wanting to do some street stuff. And so I got some guys together and was coming back home to visit family and wanted to do some racing while I was home. And I was like, dude, I can hook you up with some people in Texas where you won't have to drive 11 hours back home if you want a street. There's plenty of street shit going on. You just got to know the right people. So I'm gonna link him up with Calabrese and Chris and some of these other guys, and just that way he'll be in the loop. He's a good dude. He's got a little 240 LS swap on Massey. He's a good dude, and he's I'm gonna hook him up. That way if he wants to get out and get down and party, he's right there with you guys. I mean,
Always take on new people.
yeah,
Yeah. Especially the real ones. Especially
Yeah.
the real ones, people.
yeah. He's got a good head on his shoulders, man. He just loves to race, and he's got a good nice little setup. Works hard on it, and I think he'll do good out there. I told him I would hook him up and link him up with the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I never did Crazy Kelly's no prep deal. I think I moved before that started happening, but I've known Crazy Kelly for a long, long time. I've raced with that guy on the street. I raced him on the street actually in my little Vega that I used to have. He kicked my ass. That guy's always been fast. Yeah, that
Where
little.
did where did you race at? Did you race northern or southern or
We were up in Northern California,
you,
when I raced him.
the Foo maybe? You ever race at the Foo?
Was that out in the middle of like the
Out there in the middle of nowhere where
dirt? Dirt? I think he actually went off the road out there in his little 240.
yeah, the Foo's been around forever. According, I used to remember hearing about it back in the day, and it's northern Cali.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't remember if it's some. I don't know if it's grapes or raisins or something out there, but
they grow
there's
up.
a house that about half a mile from there, wherever everybody. That's where the dude lives,
Let us meet up at his place. Yep, that's where we
and
raced.
his name is the Foo or Tony. I think Tony Foo.
Yep,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's
That spot's fast.
it's fast. But man, you got certain times of the years it's shitty because those guys come out of those orchards and there's mud clumps out on the road, and that's
Hmm.
but race through it. A little bit of dirt racing while you're at it.
Yeah, when I went out there when we were racing, it's basically like county road, farm to market road. If you're from Texas, county road. Or if you're from the north, a little 2 lane, not much room for air road, and it's been like that forever. But man, that's fast. It's fast.
It's funny you bring that up. We were talking about that Calabrese, and I were telling some of the other guys out here that we raced down in Cali, man. We used to take like 2 gallons of prep and a sprayer, and we prep our lane down for 150 feet, 200 feet, catch it on fire. We'd prep our road. Each person would go out and prep it the way they wanted to, and then we moved out here, and I was like, water burnout. What the hell's this? No, no, run. This makes a difference. So it was different. It was a change street racing here and there.
Yeah, and y'all
Everybody's
got
got their own flavor.
yeah,
Yeah.
and y'all got a flagger there now. That if y'all ever get busted, that dude ain't talking. He ain't saying a word to nobody. He'll rot in jail forever before he say a word. I'm not talking about the guy that pushes the button. I'm talking the actual flagger, the dude that
the, the actual light, the light.
yeah. Uh, it's pretty. It's the same concept as we got, but I remember when they brought that out last year or something like that, and I was like, "The fuck is this shit?"
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want to say Pat my crotch went over there to get a interview with him.
yeah. Pat McCross did an interview with him. I think it's on YouTube somewhere back in the archives. Either Pat McCross or Peter Fitzwell. I can't remember. One's street and one's track.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
the interviewer. I can't remember which one he is. Oh man, but so how many spots did y'all have to move? Just two?
We moved from one to the second. So at the second, we finished it out around
Yeah.
5, but it wasn't bad. They ran it pretty quick. Went smooth after that.
Did you beat this dude?
He's slow.
If not, he'll end up jumping. It don't matter. If he beat himself, it don't matter.
Right?
You beat him or he beats himself. It don't
Yeah.
matter.
His girlfriend was out there racing for the first time.
Yeah, I seen the Blazer out there. She having fun?
Yeah, he had been thrashing on it all week. They got it ready, and I guess it was her first time racing on the street, and it worked good. I was surprised. Went down, and she did a good job driving. I'm sure she'll be back. How good?
Yeah, people racing's like crack, man. It
Yeah,
just
when
happens.
you get that adrenaline rush, it's something different. People don't understand.
it's a different feeling, man.
Definitely.
You know, that's why I was really excited for those Nashville guys to come out and get a little taste of it because I knew they would. I knew they would enjoy it. I knew, you know, nothing's promised. I told them that. I was like, man, you know, here, you know, you got to just understand where you're at and what you're coming to. But in the back of my mind, I was like, man, I know these guys will have a good time. You know, they've been setting their cars up for a lot of these back of the track races and stuff like that. So I wanted to try to get them out there to experience it because it is a feeling like none other, you know.
Definitely.
A lot of people don't understand the aspect of it. You know, they just see the shit from the TV show and they just look at street racing like it's just another deal, but it's not just another deal for us. You know, the people that understand, you know, get it. You know, so
It's definitely it's not a fad. It's a lifestyle for us at least. And I mean, it's a living for you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
so I mean, and you let everybody know what you do.
So we do a lot of LS based, well, specialize in only LS based stuff. So tuning, building, uh, track support, things like that. We have a 3,500 horsepower hub dyno, so we do a ton of tuning for Holly EFI, Fuel Tech, things like that. Um, and then, like I said, I help the guys out at the track in the street tuning. Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And you still in the same one we went down to that one time? The same shop?
was that the bigger? Yeah, you came to the bigger shop, so yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, I can't
Yep.
remember. Down there, dead end.
Yep. Hot on the dead end. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I can't remember what we come down there for. I can't remember.
Just stop through. You're with Cody Hoffman and them, right?
Shit, I
Yeah.
can't remember.
I think
Can't
you and Cody
remember.
are down here. You guys are down. Can't think. Maybe
Maybe.
pick up a part or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, shit, I can't remember either. Fuck, I don't know. I've slept since then. You know how old I am? Shit, I don't even know how old I am. Oh, you got a worse hotel story before Dalton reminds me.
Man, no, just a roach. Bakersfield, California. Big old roach in the bathroom.
Damn,
Put garbage can. That's about it. No bed bugs.
man.
The old famous roach.
I would have fucking crumbled that motherfucker up and smoked it.
That's the wrong type.
Oh,
not that
okay.
kind of roach,
No,
bro.
no, I'll smoke to that. I'll smoke to that. Oh boy, look out!
He's getting out of control, dude.
What happened? I got. Hold on, people. Hold on. Oh, yes. I'm getting text from the ward. Oh, so we had 22 cars, moved twice. What the flagger didn't tell any locations to nobody. At
Nope.
least the one that lit up the light.
Yeah.
Did you drive yours everywhere or did you trailer it?
No, I trailered it just because I was like, hour or something from the shop, and that bigger new spot got busted right away. We had to drive right back. But I do drive it to some of these local spots pretty often. Drive home. That's why I built it for, to be able to enjoy it. I have a race car too, but I honestly have more fun with this car than a race car these days. A lot less work.
Yeah, especially when you just get in it and drive and then have fun and then come back.
Yep,
You're tearing up a whole bunch of shit.
exactly.
Oh, Dixie dancing.
Yeah, she's chitter chattering around. She's trying to get her blankets situated over here.
Talking about his dog.
She's got like 4 or 5 blankets in the floor and she can't pick one. She just keeps skipping around.
It's like, oh, so much. I guess she's a woman, so or she got to figure out. Fuck, I don't like that one. I like that one. I don't like that one. Oh, you got any sponsors? Anybody you give a shout out to?
Man, Texas Speed gives me a huge hand. Those guys are local to me. I work with them a lot. So they do a lot for me as far as my power plants, motors in the cars. Shannon Brown does my transmission. Good guy local here. Need transmission done in the Austin area. It was Shannon Brown. Great work. Quick. Um, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. That's about it. I don't really have too many sponsors these days. I'm over that. Try to do it. Can't try to do it on my own and just running a business.
Uh,
It's hard to get out there and make them all happy and do what you need to do when you got to run a business. So,
yeah.
Rachel's
Biddle
well.
Motorsports. Biddle
Good
Motorsports too
Motorsports.
is
Yep.
sponsor.
Yep. So, like you said, man, and it's you're here 24/7 between customers' cars, having 2 cars of your own, trying to race and life.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I got you. What's next for you?
Man, I'm not sure exactly. I'm gonna take next week off. Help my kid. He just got his license and
Oh, look out.
car, and he wants to put a little intercooler and stuff on it. So we need to take some time on to help him get that fixed up for him, make him happy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Week off and do that.
There you go. All right.
Cool, man.
Well, congrats on your wins.
Thank you.
As in more than one.
Congrats, bro.
I mean one. Not one. If I get one. All right.
There's no trailer races pretty soon, so that you guys be doing all the time.
Oh yeah, that's getting the weather's starting to creep that way.
Call it right.
Yeah, we like that boost weather.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Thanks for coming on and have a good night.
You too.
Congrats on your
All right,
wins.
Bro. Easy.
Later.
All right, man.
You're a winner. And where'd it go? Did I even show his winning picture when he was up here? I guess I didn't, but maybe
No.
not. There it is. There it is. Look at that little midget. God dang. Calabrese's as tall as the flagger. Look at that. Look at that. You see that, people? Look at that.
Yeah.
He's as tall as the boomer. Look at that. I can't believe Calabrese, man.
That's my guy, man. I miss that dude. Me and him hit it off quick, man. Like first time I met him up in Kansas City, dude. He just, we were just hanging out and just you know how he is. He's just he's got a good character.
I remember that motherfucker. We're heading up to Kansas City, and that motherfucker got his phone out. I was like fucking Brad does all the time. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm Snapchatting. I'm like, the fuck? The fuck is Snapchat? Oh,
Yeah.
it's this. I'm like, oh. I ain't all up to date on these. On that. And then when I get Snapchat, and I do the filters on the face and shit like that. I'm fucking. And then I had it for like a year or so, and apparently some hoochie mama messaged me in the middle of the night. I think she's wanting me to like her channel or like her page or whatever. No lady, the warden seen it, and all of a sudden I had to get rid of Snapchat.
Yep.
I mean, fucking go on Snapchat.
That happens on all of them now.
I don't even fucking understand how fucking Snapchat really even fucking works, to be honest. I just took pictures with my flaming beard and a cowboy hat on that y'all will never ever see, hopefully. If I'm alive, I got a cowboy hat on and shit. I'll fucking post it one day. I ain't scared. But yeah, it was we got I call it snatch chat.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to get into it. Maybe shit.
I used to talk shit to my kids about that stuff, man, when it first came out, Snapchat and TikTok. And then hell, now I'm hooked on it. I'm hooked on TikTok bad, dude. I'll admit it.
I'll do. I'm on the reels and stuff. I just can't. If I'm already on like Instagram or a deal, I'll just start watching the reels. I just can't. I don't ever just get on. If I go to TikTok, then I gotta go to the very back of my rows of apps because it's all in alphabetical order. I'm like that.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I haven't really got on the reels on Facebook. Like, I guess when I start doing it, I feel like it's like a bootleg TikTok version. So then I just go back to TikTok. You know, after I scroll a few times, I'm like, I'm gonna go back to because I've got enough saved in the algorithm on TikTok where it knows what I like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can tell when I've been on TikTok. I've been on TikTok because I'll look at the messages that somebody sent me like a week ago, and I'm like, oh shit, I got 9 messages. Then I'll start watching shit, and then I'll hit him. He'll log on. He'll probably have about 6 or 7. Yeah, Lippy must have logged into Facebook or TikTok and found some funny shit to send me.
Yeah.
But sad thing is, it's been so long that they're probably outdated. I've sent them to you. You're like, already seen that fucker. I've already seen that fucker.
Some of them are still funny though, dude. Shit, it don't matter how many times I watch them.
I'm sure Matt does too.
Yeah, I'm bad about it, dude. I'll just be sitting there scrolling and sleep scrolling.
Goes back to his musket
Oh
bag.
shit. Oh
Oh boy.
shit. She busted me out.
Oh boy.
I've got a fetish about mukbang videos. There's this one chick, man. I don't know. Every time it pops up, I can't help it, man. But she's tearing these freaking lobster tails up, man, and like crab legs, these jumbo shrimps, and I don't know. It's the new hot pizza sound. Hot pizza sound's been replaced.
Oh boy.
It's now been upgraded to the mukbang videos.
What was it? Where was I? I was somewhere. I was somewhere, and I said old lady. I think we were eating somewhere, and I said something about clam slam or whatever it was. The was it, is it clam slam or what's it called?
Yeah, yeah,
The,
that's the
the
female version of a tea bag.
yeah, and I was like, I said, what is it? What I say? I said, I said, I said the pussy or the clit slit.
The clit slammer or something.
I couldn't remember what I said, but it was like, slit, clit,
Oh my
or
god.
and no lays on Christopher Michael. I'm like, yeah, that's my name, people. That's a real name, Christopher Michael. Uh, and I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, and I'm like, what
man.
the hell, man? But I was like, what is that? So then I had to look it up again because I forgot what it was, and then I was like, oh, I said, because I thought it was where that bitch. I had it on there where the bitch was like slamming her cooter on the
Oh
pole.
no. Oh no.
Dongle beef, dingle beef, thicker liquor.
Damn.
There's some all weird names on there, man. I'm like, I'm like, man, where do they come up with these names? Especially when I go over there, and you get on like what is it? Urban Dictionary for some of these terms.
Yeah.
Woo, like an Alabama slammer or something like that. What they call something.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Ashley's been busting me out lately about the mukbang videos because I'll be in here and she's like, "What's that sound?" And she'll come in here and I'll be watching it just on repeat. I just can't help it. I'm telling you, man, it's this girl. I can't remember her name. I think her name's T. It always pops up on my reels. It's eat spicy or have fun eating with tea or something. Anyway,
hold on.
she's got her own channel, but dude, I'm telling you, she's tearing these freaking lobster tails up, man, and
With
like eat spicy with tea,
eat, eat,
TEE,
uh,
yeah. And
eat.
dude, yeah, she's been busting me out about the mukbang videos.
Uh,
I think the girls got jealous the other night at dinner or whenever she started talking about it. I
King
was like,
crab seafood boil mukbang.
just click on one, bro. There's a whole bunch of them. God
Oh
bless.
wow,
I start getting hungry. I swear, I tell my old lady she don't believe me, but I get hungry, man. Um, just watching the video because some good looking food.
hold on. All right, hold on. Let me get this. You got me, because I'm a YouTube fanatic.
They're like,
I don't
she
even
was,
watch TV. I watch just YouTube. That's all I watch.
she was telling the girls the other night at dinner. We all went out to eat. She said, "Oh yeah, there she is. There's my girl. There she is."
How'd I make it fucking full screen? Is that better? No, still saying. All right. Anyway, here we go. Oh, holy shit! Look out! God dang, that does sound good. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you, bro.
Oh boy, let the band play. Oh, de-shelled lobster.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
man, that looked
Oh
like
dude, when she bites into one of those deviled eggs, bro, those deep fried deviled eggs. Ooh.
Yeah, they got deep fried devil eggs in this one.
Yeah, well, try to find
Uh,
some of her shorts, man, like the short
oh,
videos where it's just like a,
My
I
name
don't
is
know.
T, and today I have
would you say reels? No,
a fufu mukbang. This
fufu. I got a fifi
Mukbang. She says mukbang, but I call it mukbang.
mukbang.
Yeah.
Uh,
See, click on one of them that's got the deep fried stuff on it.
oh boy.
When she chomps into one of them deep fried deviled eggs, man, our mouth starts watering. I'm telling you, it's something serious. She got a bunch of them, or one of them hot Cheetos ones. Those are good ones.
Where'd I go? Oh, here we go. What'd you say? Deep fried Cheetos?
Find one of them that says deep fried on it.
Uh, uh, dang, dude.
Oh, there's a bunch of them, bro.
How many followers she got? 480,000. Good lord.
Yeah.
No wonder
I'm
they just
telling
want
you,
to see
man.
this. They just want to see her stick something in her mouth. Is what they want.
Well, I'm telling you, bro.
Cheetos.
My wife
Alfredo.
don't believe. My wife don't believe me, but I just I
Hello
get excited
everyone,
just
welcome back to
watching
another video.
food.
My name is T. Hot Cheeto,
Hot. Hold on. What'd she say?
hard boiled eggs, a
Hard-boiled eggs.
giant prawn, king crab legs, lobster tails, and I have hot Cheetos corn. I also have my Alfredo sauce. You know, some on your right. Comic con yum.
Comment. What? What? Okay.
I
Where I
don't
want to
know.
go?
I don't know what
I want to
country she's
bite this
from or
prawn
where
real
she's
quick.
from, but man, I'm
They
telling
put.
you,
They
bro.
apparently lobsters is cheap. Well, if you got 480,000 subscribers,
A
you can afford
whole
lobsters.
mega prawn, y'all.
You know, you can afford lobsters.
Yeah.
Dude, what have you got me into?
I'm telling you, bro. Your mouth will start watering in a minute, dog. I actually think I'm crazy, but I get hungry when I watch these
I'm actually
videos.
fucking hungry as a motherfucker right now. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
telling you, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
I'm telling you, bro. But see, TikTok's got me because they got the shorts, and so they snip to all the good ones all in one little 1 minute clip. You know what I mean? So I'm just sitting there like, uh,
Oh
I'll
boy.
fucking start
Oh boy.
drooling, man, because I mean she's just tearing them up.
Well, I'm
Man.
telling you now, some of them ones that TikTok or you, they know me. I guess because I guess what I react to and shit. Because uh, I got the reaction channel. Lippy reaction.
Yeah.
Lippy reaction. Just in case y'all didn't lippy reaction. Uh, but man, I'll be in the living room like crying like a little fucking baby on watching all these dog videos and shit like that. Nobody quit watching sad shit. I'm like, no, I ain't watch. And then somebody sends me a react to this dog video. I was like, hell no, I ain't crying on camera. You know, I ain't,
That hits a
I don't like
soft
you.
spot, man.
Yeah, I'm a sucker when it comes to animals, man.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
what?
I think all the girls got jealous the other night at dinner table when Ashley started talking about getting mukbanged. They were like,
Eddie
huh?
mukbang.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Mukbang's where it's at. If you ain't
Bang
getting
bang.
mukbanged, you ain't living your life right.
Man. And I love me some lobsters and stuff, but I just don't like. I don't like doing the. I guess I'm a bitch because I don't like fucking shelling
Seafood,
my shit.
shellfish. You don't like
Well,
shellfish,
no, I
bro?
don't like. I love it. I just don't like working to get for it. You know, I'm that type
Well,
of guy.
yeah, I can understand that.
I don't
I
like fucking
mean,
spending an hour to fucking.
we don't eat it a whole lot because it's pretty fucking expensive. To be honest with you, but every now and then, if I want to splurge a little bit, and you know, yeah, I was just finna get to that. Whenever we go, Ashley does all the work.
We went
She'll
to
peel it off. She'll peel it
Marianne.
all off, and
They have a crawfish bowl usually for her birthday around her birthday, and whenever I can if I haven't already booked it that weekend, but I'll go and hang with her, and then we hang out in the backyard and just uh, you know chill. And but they had the big crawfish bowl, and I make the old lady shell it, and I was like,
hmm
that's too much fucking work to get like a little bitty fucking piece of chunk of meat.
I agree. I don't. That's why I don't like eating crawfish. Whenever we get the craving and we want to spend the money, I'm getting king crab legs. I don't want them small crab legs, dude. Like it's just too much work to get a little bit of meat. Give me the king. Give me the king crab. Give me the lobster tails. Hey, Dalton knows what's up. You know,
You know?
the hot pizza sound has been upgraded to mukbang, dog.
Oh, uh,
A slug
you-
trail? Uh-oh. I don't know
oh
if I
boy,
want to know what that is.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I like the big meat, dog. It's got to be big. I got to have the king crab, man. I can't be fucking with the little crab legs. I got to have them big
I
legs.
don't know what that she had, but they look like they were beyond king. They look like they were like uh.
She had lobster tails.
Well, I know them things look like they were fully.
Yeah.
They look like they might have been dolphin tails.
Well,
Them fins.
the
They
way
were
they
them
do
big.
it, they cut it out of there and then they just fold the meat up over the top of the shell, and then they
Oh,
fry it.
oh, okay. I was like, good
It looks
lord.
big. It looks bigger than an actual lobster tail because of how they butterfly it. They butterfly it like you do a shrimp. You ever seen them butterfly a shrimp? They'll take
Uh-huh.
a shrimp and just slit it in half
Yeah,
and
yeah,
fold it open.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I make my old lady do hers. I don't make her do nothing. I don't make her do nothing. I don't make her do
I
nothing.
was waiting for it.
But,
Oh
but
shit!
yeah, I mean she's from South Texas originally, so she's all about the seafood stuff, and
Yeah,
she knows how to do all that stuff.
I've always wanted to go up north to like Boston or somewhere. Or is it Maine? Is it Maine where they have them big ass lobsters and shit? Yeah,
Maybe we'll do that one day.
yeah. Bucket list maybe.
Yeah, bucket list. Yeah, we'll go up there. We'll go to when we go to the streets of New York. We'll just keep on going and head up to Maine.
Yeah, fuck
Yep.
it.
Uh, maybe do some racing up there.
Yep.
Might be some boat racing, but because I mean, Maine ain't that big. You might be able to get an eighth mile and a shutdown and still be in the same state. You
Yeah, yeah.
know, that might be a good deal. You might can start. You might can start in Maine and you'll end up whatever the other state is down below. I don't know.
Yeah. They're
I'm
all
not
fucking crammed in there
yeah.
together, dude.
I mean, they're this fucking big. I mean, DFW is bigger than fucking Maine, the whole state.
Yeah, yeah,
The town I live in is about half of it.
yeah.
Ah,
It's crazy, man.
Oh, What happened?
Don't put that on there. Oh my God.
What did he say? What? Next he said, "Oh,
Oh,
that ain't that bad. Mellow yellow. I
all I
mean,
seen
shit.
was when you fill her up.
Fill her up. It's like sprinkler system.
Oh,
Uh,
oh,
oh boy,
damn it, man.
give me that steak. Yeah, I like steak and lobster, but uh, I don't like. I'm not a person that likes working to get food.
Yeah.
I'm just a big person. I don't even like getting my hands dirty when I eat. Believe it or not. I mean, I'll do it for like a burrito or a taco, if it's a good taco, maybe. But I just don't like
Well,
getting my.
it's like whenever we go down to eat seafood down there, they bring you the gloves and all that because I mean it'll just get everywhere. They give you the bib. I mean it gets nasty.
Dude, last
So I
time we were at
mean,
one of them places, fucking happy, uh, I can't remember if something happened and it like
yeah,
sprayed all over him. Like he wasn't even. It's like,
it busted open
yeah.
on him.
Oh, the bag busted. Yeah, I think the bag busted on him. Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm like,
That
it's like
shit
he
don't come
never.
out of your clothes neither, bro.
It ain't like he never had nothing warm and splash him in the face. I'm sure he's used to that from back in the pen and shit.
He's used to getting sprayed.
He used to get sprayed.
Kinsey, what's going on?
No, no, I'm talking about it before Kinsey. You know,
Oh shit.
but
Oh,
back when the Selly, back in the Selly
oh,
days. I'm kidding. I'm
damn.
kidding, people. Kidding, but we all know it's true.
Just a jokey joke.
It's just a joke, but not really. Oh man.
uh,
Oh,
I got to get you to Chatterbox one day, man. That's another bucket list while you're here. One day, man, I'm gonna get you in there so you can try that steak. I think you'll be surprised.
dude, I
Just
seen this guy eat it. Speaking of today, he was like, "You're gonna have the best steak you ever had in your life." Oh, this is it. And the dude put he had a ribeye. It was excuse a ribeye. It was a ribeye steak. He had uh he had floured the bottom of it to make the sear, and then he put three garlic cloves, some extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit in there, a stick of butter, and some salt and some uh, shit, some
some
ground
of
up
those little
parsley.
leaves.
Yeah,
Oh,
ground up
parsley,
parsley,
yeah.
and man, and then man, it looked, and he put some cascagabes or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they're called. They won't ever go in my shit. They don't look good. But he said it
Yeah.
looked fucking good. I mean, he cut that thing open and it was like he just like slid it with like it's just a knife. He's like you could almost cut it with the fork, and it was like just looked pretty good. I was about to try that. I have to try that.
Hell yeah.
Did I get some rain over here? Yeah, you can have all of it on the weekends down there, wherever you're at.
Yeah.
Unless I'm coming there,
I
then it can't rain.
I will say this, man. The Lord answered our prayers on weather this weekend. We didn't have no rain. The weather was beautiful. It was just, you know me. I would have liked it to be about 10 degrees cooler, but I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain one bit, man. It's we needed a break, and it seems like all year this year, like the rain has just waited until the weekends when something really fun's coming up, and then it'll just rain it out. It won't rain and drop all week, and then but we finally caught a break and had a nice weekend, man, where the weather was just perfect. So thank the Lord for that.
Yeah, where we were at too. I mean, we had there was a like emergency when we were at Hobbs. Apparently, the emergency was like an hour away, and it was the same county. I guess counties out there are that big, uh, and I guess the care flight was landing, and I guess it was real windy, and they had the accident, the care flight, so they had to have all hands on deck out there for the paramedics, plus the accident where they were, extra accidents for the accident they were coming to, and then so the paramedics had to leave the track and head out there, but we had to wait a couple hours for another couple or from paramedics get there, so so we could actually race, and we started about I think we was about 3 hours behind, but we ended up getting it started and I ran through them pretty quick. Uh, I was just pressing envelope because I didn't know how it was going to act out there in the desert. It gets kind of humid and it's kind of dewy and stuff, so I didn't want to.
Yeah.
And the
I ain't
track,
gonna lie, man. I got sunburn and got a little windburn, but I'll take that over having to worry about getting flooded out any day. I
yeah.
mean, just pop the old sombrero on and we got after it.
No, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I need a new picture of Chrissy. I haven't really paid attention, but you know, uh, all I did was see the shit about the dude in the back of JJ's truck. Everybody losing their shit over it. Blah blah.
Oh my god.
I guess people's never watched fucking like Jackass or something stupid. Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
The shit. We grew up.
Well,
And like we all know the risk. Just like something happens, these are probably the people that go to a street race, and if something happens at a street race, they're probably one of the ones that either calls the cops or wants to sue you
hmm
because oh
or snitches everybody
yeah
out, or
yeah
if
yeah
they get
yeah
jammed up or something.
yeah we all know what we sign up for. We're grown folk people. We know the risk.
Yeah, that's right. I take full responsibility of everything I do, man. People ask me all the time why I'm so strict about, driver and crew only. You know, if you try to get your whole crew in one vehicle, nobody else. Because I feel responsible for all them people out there. You know, and a lot of people don't look at it that way, but we all out there. In my eyes, we're all out there together, and if something really bad, Lord forbid it never happens on my watch, but if something really bad was to happen and somebody get killed or anything like that, the heat's coming down on me, just as bad as it is
Yep.
whoever committed the crime.
Yep.
They're going to be wanting to know who the hell organized this thing. And so a lot of people don't think about that shit either.
Yeah. I mean, uh, that's just like I always joke about the flagger down there. But I know. For instance, a flagger going to jail for a race because something bad happened, and they got both guys plus the flagger. Uh,
Yeah,
so I mean, we all know what we sign up for. And am I
that's
going to
it.
snitch on anybody? Nope.
No,
I just like there was an instance a few years back where I was on the street and we'd been street racing for a while, and then I'd been up for like a couple of days, so I wanted to go back to the hotel because we were pretty much done, and I said I need to go to sleep. So I go back to the hotel, and I get a call about 2 hours later that an accident had happened. So I go out there and try to help the situation, and the cops are already there. So and they are like, we know who you are. This not no, you don't. Not this and that and the other. But anyway, enough about that. But later on down the road, I got a call. I don't know how they got my number, but I'm sure it's the cops. They know how to do everything. Uh, they called me and said that they knew it was me out there flagging a race, and I was like, how do y'all know it was me? And we got 37 cameras out there. So if you have 37 cameras out there, it wasn't me out there flagging a race. And they're like, well, how do you know? So, well, for one, I know I wasn't out there because I was in my hotel room. Two, if you need any verification to get with this hotel I was staying at, they'll let you know. Three, if you want to know anything else, just contact my attorney.
now,
And
motherfuckers.
they want me. Just let us know what happened. Just let us know who the other guy was, and and we'll go lenient on you. No, no, contact my
No, it
lawyer.
don't work that way, Mister Policeman.
No, sorry, Mister Detective. Use
Yeah,
one of your 37 cameras out there and figure it out.
right, right,
You know what it is.
right.
I'm just that motherfucker. I'm that motherfucker. I'll go to jail.
Yeah,
I'll go to jail without for that. So the other guy ain't gonna. I'm just that type of guy. Of course, I've been doing this
Yeah.
forever. I'm not a pansy ass like half the world is nowadays, and are scared
It's gotten really
of
soft,
everything.
man.
Yeah.
It's gotten really, really, really soft. You know, a lot worse than I ever thought it would be. I mean, I'm, you know, I'm just tipping the iceberg when I say that. You know, it's like it's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like um, it's changed a lot, dude. It's changed a whole lot just in the last few years. I mean, it's been a struggle for me accepting it and seeing how many crybabies we got out here because I took last year off. You know, I took a step back. I still traveled around a little bit with you, but as far as staying in the loop on all the action and seeing how the sport was going and growing, I took a break from it and just kind of stepped away from social media altogether. And then when I came back at the beginning of the year and tried to get back involved, you know, I've had to adapt throughout the whole year and try to just deal with it the best I can, getting back into the promoting game. And you know, it's been a challenge as a promoter too, because um, just like you got all these small tire experts out here, you got all these promoter experts too. It's the same shit, you
Hmm.
know,
Yeah,
same bullshit,
everybody's an
just a different.
expert on everything. They're an expert on
Hmm.
everything.
And everybody's so quick to voice their opinions now, and they feel like they have a voice that has to be heard, and um, you know, it just makes things worse, in my opinion. But some people like the drama. They like all the attention. Not me.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't want all that attention. I don't want all that shit at my doorstep.
yeah. And if you do, you're in it for the wrong reason, people. Just saying, you're in it
That's
for the
right.
wrong reason. It ain't
That
fun
is
for you.
very true. Very true.
So, I know your streets went good. Your other, your other deal. You want to talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
anything?
The battle beyond 660 went good. You know, it was a really good event. We had a lot of really fun races. There was a lot of close racing, man. To be honest with you, there were some really close calls. And in the first round, we even had one that was a bumper to bumper dead tie.
Oh,
You know, those don't happen a lot.
yeah.
And dude, it was close. I haven't even had a chance to go into the footage. And um, yesterday, I just had to take a break, bro. I just had to put the phone down. I haven't had a chance to really go into the videos, but I know we got some badass videos coming.
Well,
Some
plus you
really
probably
close
needed a
calls.
fucking you needed a fucking some rest time. Shit.
Yeah, I needed to rest. Well, you know, I stayed strong. I finished strong, got it in, got it done. But when I got home, I was done. I had to just, you know, rest up. But it was worth it, dude. It was worth every bit of it. It was a banging ass weekend. You know, the event itself was badass. You know, was it the biggest race of the year? Was it the biggest race I've ever done? No, it wasn't, but it was fun, dude. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of cars. I think we had almost 80 cars total with all the classes together. It was like 70 or, um, you know, something like that. 70 something. But the second chance race worked out good. It gave us a little extra class to kind of help keep the track hot and keep the crowd entertained. You know, it came down to the Bailey brothers in the end, you know, so that was kind of cool. Um, but shout out to the winners, man. Them guys had to scratch and claw their way to the finals, every single one of them. We had guys going off in the field. We had like three different guys wipe out into the field. Luckily, nobody got hurt. It's real bumpy there. You know, it's kind of like War in the Woods, kind of. You know, there is no other war in the woods, but it's bumpy like that. You know, and it's
Uh-huh.
short shutdown. It's sketchy. It's old outlaw track. So, um, but luckily nobody got hurt. Um, it was some really good racing. Um, and when it came down to the finals, in the hard tire class, it was a legit two hard tire cars out there freaking getting after it. You know, to a late model Camaro and a late model Mustang. You know, battling it out. The tailgate class was stacked. I think we had 8 or 10. I can't remember, but some badass trucks, man. There were some badass trucks out there. Um, and we got down to the semis, and it was tough. Those last 4 guys were fast, and but the Love team ended up getting the win in the tailgate class. And I know them guys have had a tough year. They've been on the struggle bus trying to get new stuff figured out. So they finally got it figured out, and they won the tailgate class. So shout out to them. Um, the the small tire class was stacked, dude. Um, I would have, was all the fastest guys in the country there. No, there was some really fast cars there. There was a lot of small tire cars there that were fast, and no prep guys, local guys, a lot of local guys. Some out of town guys didn't come. There was events all over um, Saturday. I'm not mad about it that they didn't show up. Everybody got the invite, everybody. I put in the work, man. I tried to get them there. But like I said, that if they want to try to battle it out for the belt next year, they'll have to wait till the end of the year next year. But we'll try to do it. We'll try to get some more of the Bears, rallied up for next year, and try to. Hopefully, they'll see how much fun we had from this weekend and how good the racing was, and want to be involved, for the next one. But like I said, I'm not mad at them for not being there. We still had some good races. Um, these guys were battling it out, man. I mean, they were letting it all hang out. We had that one race that was a tie and had to rerun. There was several others that were within, a fender or half a car, and it was exciting. It was electric. Um, you know, the Prestons, man, they were on a mission. They were one of the cars that went out into the field, and it was not looking good for them. I mean, they had tore up a couple of brackets and stuff under there for the front clips, and they did what they had to do to get all the stuff fastened back on and get all the dirt and mud knocked off of the car. And um, the next Motorsports guys were on a mission when they came to Dyersburg, man. Um, but all the cars that they had there were fast, as usual, and so everybody was on their game, and everybody was turning them up, trying to roam with them guys. But they just, man, that Frankenstein car is fast, and those guys, they work hard. They work hard on their program, and they did what they had to win. They got the car fixed. They got it back out there, um, and did what they had to do to make it to the next round and win that belt. And you can't take nothing from them. They earned it. They earned that championship belt. They earned the pot. Um, you know, there was some stuff. There was some bumps along the road. Throughout the event. Uh, there was some arguments over some calls. There was a few jumps. There were some jumps that were sketchy. Typical stuff that goes on. But I think everybody's wanting me to. Everybody's waiting on me to tell them what really happened. But you know, I'm not gonna let any of the crazy shit that happened throw a shadow over how good this event was, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a good race, considering the fact that we had 3 wipeouts and and all that. It we still got done in a decent time. We were still able to get the race finished, get some guys paid. The weather was beautiful. Um, Bob did a great job. My man Bob, he was a freaking trooper, man. Like he needed some help getting the camera angle, and Danny come out there with the forklift and had my man up on a pallet with the forklift so he could get up there high enough to see everything. So he was working hard trying to get everybody, some good live feed to watch. Uh, JC, you need to stop, man. JC's instigating, boy. But um, I'll tell you, man. There was a lot of good. There was a lot of fun stuff that happened. Some good racing, but there was some bumps in the road. There was some whining and some crying and some bitching and complaining. There was some issues with the rules. You know, and I take 100% responsibility for that. Me and you've talked about this shit. It don't matter how many times you fine tune the rules. There's always a gray area that'll pop up and just smack you right in the face. When you least expect it. And so, it happened. And we had some issues with a call that was, that came up about the burnout box. Okay. And so one of the rules was you had to start your burnout in the box, and you couldn't burn out past the starting line under power. That was the rule. And so the way it happened, I think it was second round. We had the Prestons come up with the Frankenstein car, and they were racing Cassidy in the little truck, the hard time, little purple and black truck, badass little truck. Him and Cody and them had a badass race, by the way, in the semis. So I mean, they were giving it their all, man, and laying down some good passes. And he was making good licks in small tire class too, man. He just had a tough draw second round against the Frankenstein car. They went up there, did their burnouts, made their passes, and whenever they made their passes, the Frankenstein car won. Cassidy tried, man. He laid down a good lick, but they couldn't get him. And so we kept rolling. And I guess maybe it was a couple of cars after that. Danny, Cassidy's dad, come up to me and said something to me about the burnout rule, about them being outside the box and starting their line. And he asked me, he said, you said, they're disqualified if they burn out in front of the box. And I said, yeah, but I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I really couldn't remember if I had said that exactly like that or not, to be honest with you, bro. I was just like, yeah, maybe I should have worded it differently in the driver's meeting where, I should have just said it like, guys, we got a burnout box. Try to start in the box the best you can. I didn't do that. I was just trying to go down the list that I had wrote down, and it probably came off that way. And I might have said a DQ, and I think a few guys told me, that's what I said. So I'm not saying that I didn't say it. I'm just saying at that moment in time, I agreed with Danny, and I was like, yes. But we was in the middle of the race, and I was just like, look, man, I said, we'll look at it at the end of the round. That's the rule, I don't want to, deal with it right now. And here comes, everybody coming up there, trying to show me videos of where they started their burnout in front of the line. All the videos that I was looking at, there was never a video of the actual line. It was all from the front of the car. And so I just kept telling them, man, we'll wait till the end of the round. Well, before I know it, I look up and both crews are fighting back there, you know, because I guess it got around to the point where, you know, they were being told they were DQ'd. One of their guys got lippy with Danny, and Danny's about to swing on him, and here we go, you know. And so there was a couple of incidents where I had to be the referee. Some other guys were having to be the referees, get in there and break some fights up. But tempers flare, you know, when you got your emotions going, and you know, and you want to win, and these guys are out there trying to win. Tempers get flared up sometimes, you know, and so I'm having to run up here and start cussing people out because I'm trying to get this fucking race going, you know, and I'm tired of fucking having to stop because we got fucking the Royal Rumbles breaking out back here, you know. It's like, so I go up there and I start screaming and hollering and cussing people, and you know, we finally got back to some racing. And everybody and their mama wants to come up and show me videos about how the Prestons are outside the box. Okay, so
I'm sure everybody got videos of them, but nobody else. I'm sure nobody else is doing it.
Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing, and I'm just gonna say this, and I'll say it for the record because, you know, like I said, I haven't been wanting to take away from any of the good that happened this weekend. I don't want this to shadow over any of the stuff that we had fun doing Saturday. You know, but this is the bullshit that keeps coming to a head with all these events, and it's been happening all year. You know, you got a bunch of guys sitting up here on the starting line, and I found out later on yesterday and today that there was a lot of guys that were burning outside the box.
Oh, so
we had an issue going on. We had an issue going on with the water box. Okay, we had a different guy that was pouring water, and you know, the thing about it is, dude, everybody was burning out outside a little bit out of the box. You know what I mean? Maybe not everybody, but there was a lot of guys that were doing it. And then all of a sudden, it's a fucking issue when the Prestons do it. You know? And at the end of the day, that's what really fucking happened. You know? I can sit here and go into all the details about who said what and how it went down. You know, everybody can burn me at the stake on Facebook. They can say what the fuck they want about me, but I did not budge and I did not bend, no matter who the fuck it was. And I had to do the best I could do to stand on what I said. And, you know, I know everybody on that property was wanting me to disqualify the Prestons. You know, majority of them, you know. And at a moment in time, I thought I was going to have to. You know what I mean? But that's why I don't like making decisions while the damn race is going on. You know, I need time to just get the race done. So after the round, I can get my head right. You know, I can't. It's hard to make those kind of calls when you got all these motherfuckers running up talking about the he say, she say, and here's the videos. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I had to make a call, and it was a call that that's right, JC. You know more than anybody. JC's been around. He knows all the bullshit that's happened around here, you know. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I had to make a call based off of what I said in the driver's meeting. And, you know, the thing about it is it's no different than somebody crossing the center line and then me not having a camera to really prove it. You know what I mean? It's really no different than that, because that was Isaac's case. I'm not mad at them at all for arguing with the call. You know, those guys are going to do whatever it takes to win, and you can't be mad at them for that. You just can't. And so when he come up disputing the call, and him and Danny and them got into it, it was really more of what the guy said about Danny's kid. You know, Danny thought the guy said called his kid some kind of name. You know, Cassidy's he's young, he's like 17, he's the one that drives the truck. And so when the dude crossed the line and started talking about his kid, Danny ain't having that. You know, he's just track owner or not, he's fixing to try to knock your
Well,
teeth
I
out.
don't know
You know,
any. I don't know anybody would have a problem with that, or not have
right?
a
And
problem
that's
with
what I
that.
was trying to tell him. If somebody said that to my kid, I'd be pissed off too. Like I wasn't disagreeing with why he was upset. I was just disagreeing with how we were handling making this call. You know,
Yeah.
because every time I tried to talk to him about making the call, I was having to worry about whose dogs was going to stay on the front porch. You know what I mean? I tried to
Hmm.
just grab those two guys and go over here, and it just kept constantly turning into a fight. And so at the end of the day, I had to make the call based off of what I said, and I had to be a man, no matter who was pissed the fuck off at me, no matter if everybody was wanting them guys DQ'd or not. Um, it don't matter how many threats people made to me or whatever. That was just the call that I had to stand on. Was that if I can't prove it with my equipment, we got to rerun it. You know, so during that moment in time, I had to go with that call, and that's the call that I made. They had to rerun the race. They reran it, and it, you know, um, could have. It was a better run. It was a better run than the first one, but it still wasn't enough. You know, and so the outcome was the same, but I had a lot of people looking at me differently after that pair. You know, and I had a lot of people coming up to me, looking at me like I had cheated somebody and like I made the wrong call. And I've heard everything the last 2 days about who been talking shit about me and saying I made the right call. I don't give a fuck. You know, do you think I give a shit? You know, I've been doing this long enough to where if I make the call, I don't give a shit whose feelings it hurts. That's the call. It's just the way it is. I don't dwell on it no more, you know?
Yeah,
And
and then,
so,
and you ain't making a call for your best buddy either. It's or your
no,
kid or your mother or your father. It don't matter who's racing. It's fair is fair. It's right is right. It's got to be that
I
way.
mean, the thing about it is, bro, you know, people can say what they want to, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not there to try to prove my loyalty to anybody, but at the same time, yeah, yeah, Air Park was rough, you know, back in the day. But look, dude, if I did anything Saturday, I showed everybody that I don't bend. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter if I'm buddies with them or not, because I think everybody on the property was pissed off at me Saturday, whenever I didn't disqualify them guys, and I made them rerun. But I do not feel bad about the call because after the race was over, I later found out for a fact from talking to other racers that they were having a burnout in front of the box too. There was 5 or 6 other guys I talked to that said that there was too much water in the box and they were having to scoot up about 2 or 3 feet in front of it. And so it wouldn't be fair for me to disqualify Isaac and not disqualify every fucking body else. You know, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? And honestly, it's my fault for putting that fucking allowing that to be a dumbass fucking rule anyway. You know, I'll admit that. You know, if I would have tried to worded it differently, just that little bit, then we never would even had this fucking problem. You
Yep.
know, but
And
it
believe it or
was
not,
public.
people, believe it or not, people, we are our own worst critics. We are. We are our own worst critic. No matter what you say, is not anything compared to what we think if we fuck up and we fucking know we fucked up and we're like, God dang, it's just.
Yeah,
I mean, and it's nothing new. Shit happened. We're human. Sometimes. Sometimes we fuck
Yeah,
up. Part
yeah.
of it. Part of life.
And I've been told that Facebook, there's been people making pictures on Facebook about, this and this and that about what happened with the burnout line and all this shit. I'm not even fucking entertaining that shit. I don't give a damn who posted it. I'm not going to read it or look at it because it's not going to do me any good at all. It's not going to do me any good because I'm definitely not going to fucking comment on it and waste my time trying to hear the world of Facebook explain to me what I should have done differently. I promise you, I'm not doing that because I don't give a shit. You
Okay.
know,
Why, Randy? Why, Randy? Why shouldn't he been allowed to race in that race? Why? What gives you to say he shouldn't race in that race? Why? Let
yeah.
us know in the
I mean,
comments why he shouldn't be allowed. Why a back half car
it's,
shouldn't be allowed because he's faster than everybody? Oh, gee, did he get
well,
that way?
dude,
Did he just get that way?
I've had so many people. I've had so many people come in there and they try to come to me and they bitch and whine and cry about them guys, shouldn't be allowed in the class. Cars like him shouldn't be allowed to race. It's not fair. Blah 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 blah. I am sick of hearing these motherfuckers whine and cry about this shit, dude. Like this shit has come to a head for me. I am sick of it, bro. Because
Well,
honestly,
go
man,
somewhere else then. I mean, shit. Are you begging people to come race?
350,000 pounds,
Wow, 350,000
350,000
dirt.
pounds promos against back
Pro
half
mod, pro
cars
mod,
that
yeah.
can't compete. What do you mean promos?
He's a pro mod. It's a pro mod.
Pro mods.
It's a pro mod.
Oh,
It's a pro. It's a $350,000 pro mod. Three hundred fifty
dude.
thousand dollar pro mod.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, all right. I'm fixing to go ahead and nip this shit in the bud. And motherfuckers can be mad at me. I'm the one that fucking said it. If you got a problem, you can kiss my fucking ass. What are these motherfuckers gonna do? All right. What are they gonna fucking do when they start outlawing tube chassis? And they start fucking telling them they can't bring these motherfuckers to the track and that they're not allowed in the class anymore. And the guys like Next Motorsports, Isaac and them, the same fucking guys, will come out there with that Mama car that's a four-door fucking Fairmont and still fucking gap everybody. Because I'm here to tell you, the closest race and the fastest race of the whole night was the Frankenstein car and the fucking Mama car. So they can come out there and kick your fucking ass in a four-door Fairmont if they wanted to. It's not the fucking car. It's the program. These fucking guys have a program that fucking works, and all you motherfuckers that can't keep up can just shut up and suck it up and build your cars for a slower class because, like I said earlier, the True Street cars are fucking running 520s now, motherfuckers. It's 2023. Wake the fuck up if you can't keep up and put a factory dash in your car, put some factory glass in your car, make it run a 530 on a radio, and stop being a bitch. Then I'm sorry, put a delay box in your shit and go back bracket racing.
or
You
just
know,
go to them places that that you think that you have a chance at.
yeah. I mean that's just it is what it
Instead of
is,
crying
man.
about it, oh, they're faster than I
Dude,
am. Well,
I had a
that's
guy
called
come up.
racing, people. It's called
It's
racing.
called
You
fucking
learn to
drag
get
racing.
faster.
Yeah, I had a guy come up to me Saturday talking about uh it's up to you guys, the promoters. And you can tell he'd been listening to some of this fucking hoopla bullshit. He was on the bullshit about it's up to you guys, the guys that promote these things to make a difference for us. No, motherfucker, I'm not fucking changing everything on my fucking program just to fucking try to please you. I'm sorry. People can take it personal if they want to. It's nothing personal, but it's no different than anything else, man. You know,
Turn
it's
around,
just
go
bullshit.
somewhere else. Go out somewhere else, Randy.
These guys that
Go
can't,
go somewhere else.
these guys that can't race in these events and compete against these faster guys, it's not like they don't have anywhere else to go race. There's 3 or 4 other no prep races every single weekend.
I mean, yeah.
So if you don't want to go where these other guys are going, go somewhere else
Find out where
and
they're going
race.
and go somewhere else. I mean, if you can't beat them, there's a bracket race at every track
Yeah,
everywhere. So I mean, Get in where
Yeah.
you fit in.
And you know what? There's other guys that you know that build their cars for back of the track, and you don't never see them at the front of the track. They're on the back of the track because that's where they fit in. There's a back of the track of the race every single weekend too, people. If you're not fast enough to run on the front side on a no prep track anymore, then start making your schedule out to go to all the back of the track races. You know,
No,
I mean, like this guy's question, talking about the Ryan and Isaac. Look, it's all about who's the fastest guy during that time. He'll be public enemy number one every time. Like when Bank Robber was kicking everybody's ass around here a couple years ago, everybody was hating on Rob and their program because they was kicking everybody's teeth in, you know. And it's just the like I said the other night, the amount of hate coming from people um, is ridiculous nowadays. You know,
yeah. And you don't get hated on
people
when
have
you're losing.
forgotten. Yeah, they have forgotten about what it takes to just have some fun and go do some drag racing. It's done gotten. I know it's gotten expensive on people, and some people have had to take a break from it. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't struggle because you can't afford to keep up and then bitch about it. You're gonna have to change your program to whatever works for you. You know, it's not everybody else's fault that you can't keep up. You know, stop fucking trying to blame everybody else for it. You know, there's
Oh,
plenty of fast guys out there. There's a lot of bears out there. But, you know, with the way the sport's growing, it's keeping them spread out a lot because you got 5 or 6 no prep races every weekend.
yeah,
So you can't knock these guys when there's 10,000 guaranteed every weekend and they only have to drive 3 hours from the house. You know?
yeah. I mean, it's and them races are going to be. I don't know if they're going to be more and more of them, but when you do have people like the Preston show up, and this guy that's I guess having a shit fit down here in the comments, uh, uh, he said, "What happens when you see they're there? You turn around and leave. You turn around and leave. You go somewhere else." I mean, that's just.
You know,
I mean,
I
I
heard it
mean, I
this
mean, I,
weekend.
I mean, if you feel that bad, I mean, anything can happen. I've seen them break in the burnout box.
It
I've
happens,
seen them
man.
break in during the run. I've
I
seen them
tell
cross.
everybody, I
It's
tell
racing.
everybody, yeah, Jeff Thomas is a perfect example. Jeff Thomas, last War in the Woods, was out there with all them bears and all these fast guys, and he was out there. He's fast too. I ain't trying to say he's slow, but he was out there with the big block nitrous with 2 kids, freaking guns blazing, and he scratched and clawed his way all the way to the final that night. Yeah, I mean, you know,
I mean,
I
I mean,
wonder if anything would have been said if they would have won. You know, like it's like the thing about it is like, man, when I found out that other guys were having problems burning out too, and all that shit happened because of a burnout rule with the line and all that shit, it made me feel better about making the right call. You know, and I love Danny Jones to death. He's been a great business partner with doing this event, but you know, I can't be favorites. When I'm up there, I have to be 100% neutral. And I love that guy. I love his kid. I love his family. I love that little truck. But whenever that shit occurred, and everybody come running up there, you know, want me to DQ them guys, it was a lot of pressure. But I had to do what I had to do to make the right call, and that was to rerun that race, you know, and give them another shot at it. And they got another shot at it. They tried. It was a lot better pass than the one before, but you know, they still couldn't get it done. But you know, his boy Cassidy has got a great attitude about it. You know, he come up to me and was like, "Man, I don't care. You know, we're just out here trying to have a good time." But I think the problem is Logan or somebody from Isaac's crew said something about Cassidy, and that's when Danny got on the defensive, and you know, it was like, "You're not going to talk about my boy like that," you know. And so I can't blame him for that.
I quit neither.
My thing was I was just trying to keep everybody cool and calm and keeping the damn Royal
Referee,
Rumble from occurring
referee.
because you know, we had a couple fights
Oh,
Saturday.
oh boy.
So I mean, that was just fight number 2. We started the event off with a damn fight. So, you know, I guess motherfucker come to the battle beyond battle beyond 660. You better be ready to battle with a fight too. I don't know. I guess we just making a fucking
That's a
trademark.
big old boy right there. That's a big old boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Where the hell was you at this weekend, JC? You should have come up there and brought some
He had
kids.
family shit. He had family stuff.
Yeah, but yeah. We had some guys
But
bump
no,
into each other. We had some guys bump into each other in the staging lanes, and it was an accident, honest accident. You know, tempers were flared.
oh
One
boy.
guy felt bad, you know, and offered, you know, to help fix the, you know, it wasn't really bad. By the time I got up there, I looked, and I mean, it scratched the front of the dude's bumper up a little bit, but
I mean, it wasn't
you know,
no.
it didn't just rip the bumper off or nothing. I
It
mean,
didn't
dude was
dent.
still able to race.
Yeah, it didn't dent the whole fender well or anything.
No, he
Like
just backed into him a little bit and
like
scratched
like
the
like
bumper.
like your wife had did.
Oh no, it wasn't that bad. Damn.
No,
Yeah.
Randy. No, we're not picking on you, Randy. You know, a lot of people think like you. I mean, they do. But what we're saying is we're not going to cater to anybody just because somebody's faster. I mean, if that's your gripe that somebody's faster than you, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe we I know what we'll do. We'll start passing out ribbons to second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all the way through 32 car field. We'll have 32 place ribbons for everybody. So
Well,
I
I
mean,
want to give
I guess that's what we have to do.
well, you know, I'm all about giving recognition where these drivers, you know, get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where, oh, she's talking about, oh shit,
Oh boy.
the comment you made a minute ago about the thing, about the
Oh.
incident that happened.
Uh-huh.
But no, man, I'm all about giving these guys credit when it's due, but I don't agree with participation trophies. You know, I
That was a
believe you
joke.
have to
That was a
earn
joke.
it. You know, and everybody that got down to the semis or the finals at in Dyersburg this weekend at the Battle Beyond, they deserve a pat on the back because it was tough. I will say that I'm gonna brag on Danny and his crew because they had the track perfect, dude. It was a real damn big homie. You all right? You good? Oh, but yeah, we we the race started off like a real no prep, bro. I mean, you know, it was a real legit outlaw no prep surface. Danny and them did a hell of a job. I mean, they had the track scraped off and washed. And first round, you know, even Isaac and them didn't have, you know, their best pass there. I mean, it was challenging for everybody to put on the same britches and go to A to B first round. And to me, my opinion, that's what makes a real no prep race. You know, when everybody has to go down that same surface together and figure it out, and whoever figures it out the best will win.
Yeah.
You know, that's the whole challenge of it. And so I will give Danny and them all the credit in the world. They had the track ready for us, just the way we like it. The racing was badass, man. First round, you know, but down it when it got down to the finals, you know, I don't want to take anything from these guys that made it to the finals. There was a green Fox body 4i car that it was called Slingshot. I can't remember the dudes that got it, but I think they're from Paragould. They're from over there around George Ray's. Them dudes went all the way to the final against Isaac, dude, and they were laying down some fucking licks. They were running two different classes. and was killing it, man. I mean, I don't remember their names, but shout out to them because, I don't want any of this other shit to kind of take away from these other racers that were thrashing to get to the finals and making good licks. Shout out to those guys. If anybody knows who they are, David Blagg. Yeah, David Blagg. That car was on a string. I mean, and it was just laying the law down, making consistent passes. And if I remember correctly, about 3 years ago, I want to say that dude freaking wrecked when we were at Jackson. He had a bad wreck up there, I think. And so them guys have bounced back, man. If that's them, it might be a different guy, but Michael Haley. I see him comment on here. His car was freaking on a string. I mean, it was. I don't know. He said that it was challenging. There was a couple of times I think he was trying to control the wheelies and but to me that's a real no prep dude. You know what I'm saying? When these guys have to challenge themselves, you know. Amen. Amen. Amen, Michael. I like that dude, man. That dude right there, he's a hell of a guy. I wish a lot of the racers nowadays, small tire guys, thought like he did, like he does, because that's how all of us used to be back in the day, you know.
And it's just times are changing, and
Yeah,
everybody's got to adapt. If you don't adapt,
yeah,
I know everybody's budget is different, so race to your budget.
right. It's nothing personal. It's not
I mean,
like
it
I'm
is
one of
not
these
nothing
guys.
personal at all.
Right. It's like I hate it when certain people say, "Oh well, it's easy for those guys to just say work harder." They don't get it. No, dude, I do get it because I used to work on my shit too. And so I do understand. It's nothing personal towards anybody when I say stuff like that. I mean, um, you know, I had to sell my fucking car. I had to sell my race car because I can't afford to fucking rebuild a new big block Chevy right now. If I was to blow one up, there's no fucking way I could fit that in my budget. So I did the smart thing and I got me a cruiser that I can go out and play in. If I want to go fucking burn some rubber or make noise, I had to just accept it. Some of these guys don't want to have to accept the fact that they're going to have to put a factory dash in their car. They're going to have to put some factory glass in their car. They're going to have to make their car work on a fucking drag radial. And we need that guy on here.
No, see one of the best memes I seen of the day today. I saved it,
Oh yeah.
and I think he's in the comments. He might get a kick out of it. He might not. Nah, he will. He will. But
Oh shit.
oh boy.
Oh
Oh,
my god. I thought about making one today. I was gonna get Bradley to help me because I suck at it. But I seen the one with Kermit the Frog where he had his
he's
phone
crying.
and he had a big tear, and I wanted to try to make one that said, all the small tire guys, whenever they just
Depression show up.
whenever they outlaw the Frankenstein car and the Preston still show up with Mama and gap everybody.
Yeah, that's what somebody said about and somebody had just seen that a while ago and it said all us Android Facebook users, because we can't use the back button on Facebook now, is because of
Yeah.
tired. Me, I'm fucked on my phone. But I have learned if you hold the back button, if you hold it down
Yeah.
like a second or so, it'll go back.
Oh shit. Damn. I'm gonna have to try that out.
It did work a couple times. I don't know. Maybe if I say this now, they're probably like, "Oh, really?"
They're
It was working. It
gonna
worked.
shut it down.
It worked earlier when somebody said, "Oh, I had that problem too. I just
Good
hold it
night,
down." And
AJ.
not AJ. He said that.
Hey, that's my boy right there, man. That's my boy.
That's he likes sleeping with B-Rad, don't he?
That's the dirty dog.
Oh man.
Uh, I
Some
know there were some people kind of hovering around this live feed waiting to see if I was going to say anything
well,
about.
you got a little hostile for a second, but you know
I'm
it is what
sorry.
it is. It is. I
I
mean,
mean, I hate to say
I'm right
that.
there with you. I'm right there with you. I mean,
I might have got a little loud. I don't know. I got these earbuds in, so I don't know
huh?
how loud I'm talking.
What?
Yeah. What? But you know, I don't regret making the call. I feel like the call was the right call to make. There's nothing personal against Isaac or Danny and his crew. I understand 100% from both sides why it was emotional. I don't disagree with I don't think that Isaac was doing anything wrong with arguing with me about the call. The dude was straight up with me and told me pretty much he was out of the box, you know, and he was trying to explain to me about the water situation. And he wasn't lying because I talked to other racers yesterday and today, and there was an issue, you know. Like I said earlier, you learn something new every event, bro. You know, um,
Mhm.
things happen sometimes. It was the way it is, and I still love everybody. I still had a good time, and I hated that we had to blow the whistle and be the referee a couple of times, but sometimes that's what you have to do. And I'm not taking anything from either one of them on any of it. We can put it behind us now, and you know, all the props goes to Isaac and the Frankenstein team for all the hard work they put in. They had to earn the fucking win. I mean, they literally went into the damn field. So, you know, you can't take nothing from them guys. They work hard to win, and they'll do whatever it takes to win. And if you're not doing that, then what the fuck's wrong with you? You know, like um, you know, if you don't want to work hard and try to win, you know, then what are you out there competing for? You know, of course you want to have fun doing it, and I think those guys still have fun. You know, even though they know everybody freaking hates them, I think they still have fun. You know, when they know everybody, you know, talks shit about them and tries to, uh, you know, get in their heads and make them feel like they're public enemy number one. They still show up with a smile. Every time I see Pops, he comes up, shakes my hand, and you know, they ain't ever done nothing to piss me off.
Oh,
But sometimes tempers get flared up. Sometimes people say the wrong things. You know, it happens.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what all we can do. I mean, that's all we do. That's I've been doing that for 20 plus years now. I mean, it's just
yeah,
you learn. If you're not learning, like I said, I've been doing it for that long, and I'm still learning. You know,
yep.
when you quit learning, then you need to get out of it because you're too set in your ways on doing shit. So I mean, like the world's always evolving, but
Well,
but
a motherfucker can't say that Matt Spencer don't stand with the fuck he says. Stand on what I say, bro. Because I had to go against my buddy. I had to go against my business partner. I had to go against, you know, everything. Everybody on the fucking starting line. I mean, um, you know, appreciate that, dog. But you know what? I had to go. I had to stand on what the fuck I said, bro. You know,
and you got to
at
even
the
if
end of
it's
the
wrong,
day,
even if it's wrong, you still got to go by what you said.
a motherfucker can't tell me that I do favors for no fucking body because I had to fucking stand there, and the pressure was on, and I had to make a call against my buddy that, you know, I've been all pumped up about doing this event with, and you know, me and him's been getting along great. Me and Danny, you know, have been had some long conversations on the phone, talked about visions of what we want to do together. Like, I got a great relationship with the guy, but you know, and I know that when it's race day, and I'm up there having to make calls, all that shit goes out the window, man. You know, and everybody thought that I was picking Isaac and them side, and that I was just, you know, trying to kiss ass to the Prestons, and I was public enemy number one I felt like, because whenever I had to make the call, everybody was looking at me like, oh, I know he didn't. You know? Like a bunch of fucking little snitches running to the principal's office. You know, it's what I felt like when everybody was trying to come up to me and show me them videos and look what he did, look what he did. I was like, I don't give a fuck about that. I got 2 cars up on the start line ready to race. Fuck this shit, you know? And I pissed some people off, but that's just the way I roll, man. You know?
Part of it.
And I hope nobody hates me for it. You know,
Oh, well.
you know, but
I mean,
if they do hate me for it, I don't give a fuck. I don't.
and that's
I'm not gonna
cold
lose.
hard truth, people.
I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. You know me well enough to know that if I was wrong and I felt like I made the wrong call, I would be man enough to say, "Hey, man, I made the wrong call. I fucked up." You know, I've had to say that before,
Yeah,
but
and it
this
happens.
time,
You know, we're human.
right? But this time, um, let me be clear when I say I made the right call, because there was a few other guys that were outside of that box all day, and nobody said a fucking word about it until the Prestons did it. So, you know, appreciate that, Randy. Yeah.
The sponsors.
Man, I want to, man, that's another hot topic. I don't even know if I want to go in all the way in on that, but
Maybe just a tip.
shout out to my sponsors that showed up. How about that? Shout out to Spencer Lee's Transmissions. That guy's been thrashing on the car. He's been trying to get his stuff figured out, you know, with his program. But shout out to Spencer. Shout out to Jamie. You know, he made sure that I got sponsorship money from Memphis 10. Shout out to Chuck. Big shout out to Chuck, man. He tried to get us some extra stuff for the giveaways, but it never made it here on time. Appreciate that, Randy. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, shout out to Chuck. Shout out to Kaiser, Chris Kaiser. He's got a badass car. He was in the True Street class. He's got a New Edge car that's badass. So shout out to Kaiser Automotive. They came through for us. Shout out to Lowry's Record Service. You
Is
know,
that Mike Lowry? Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry. Lowry's Record Service, man. They're actually like really one of the local sponsors. They're always there at the track with the rollbacks in case anybody needs anything. I think the guy's name is Daniel, or I might have it wrong. I can't remember the guy that owns it, but shout out to them for pitching in. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, shout out to my number one, my old lady. I know she's probably asleep. She don't know if she's still awake, but if she's still awake, shout out to her. There's no way I could do it without her.
Be right.
Oh yeah, my son. He really stepped up this weekend, dude. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was bragging on him. You know, he was on point with everything. You know, we had this issue with the little light malfunction a couple weeks ago, and so he learned from that, because there was a few times he was like, "Pops, give me the light check. Make sure the light working good. All right, you good?" You know, he was on it. So shout out to him.
Everybody want to be Mike Lowry.
But yeah, shout out to my wife. Shout out to my girls. You know, Amber, Jennifer, Vicky, the ones that helped her with the tent. You know, she needed some help. She was exhausted, man. She's getting everything ready for this event. And so shout out to them. Tanya. Damn, I forgot to tag Tanya in that post earlier. She's probably going to be mad at me, but shout out to Tanya. I know she helped out a lot. You know, shout out to Richard, man. You know, since we're getting everything out on this live feed, and just getting it all out there. I gotta give a shout out to my boy because if he wouldn't have been there, I probably would have lost my shit, bro. Like I really would have. Because this is what I told you earlier on the phone. People don't understand what's going on through our minds. You know, they don't understand what it's like up here for us when the commotion's going on and all the fuckery's happening and the pressure's on and you're having to make a decision and it's going to make you or break you or they're going to burn you at the stake over it or, whatever.
Or you got 9 things going on, plus you got to worry about that too. On
Yeah,
top of that,
right. They don't get it. And Richard knows. He knows. And there was times during that event where, you know, he come up to me and was like, "Yo, step over here and talk to me for a second," And we had a one-on-one. He's like, "Dude, you need to get your shit together. You're letting this shit get to you. You're getting too emotional. You're getting pissed off. You got to, you got to focus on the task at hand. Let's keep going. Let's go." And so him kind of snatching that knot in my ass was what I needed because I was letting all the commotion fuck with me. And it was fucking with my head, dude. Like I was fixing to start fucking up on some other calls. Like there was a time where I was up there looking at a jump and I fucked up and was about to call it a jump and it wasn't. It was I called it clean, but it wasn't clean. Like because I had my mind all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I had to make the right call, of course. But you know, that's when Richard was there for me the most. So shout out to him and Dre and the family. The whole crew, man, for coming. If I wouldn't have had Richard there, dude, for real, it would have been. He was my crutch where I could go get my mind right for a minute and regroup, between rounds. So you know how that is. Like a lot of people hear me say that, they don't get it. But you know how it is when the pressure's on and you're about to snap. Like
hmm
I was this close from just fucking turning into the fucking Hulk, man.
ooh, was you? Ooh, yeah. You said
JC said you need to wear the light around your neck though. Man, motherfuckers wouldn't be able to see it. Look at
yeah.
this, man. I'm too fat, bro. That ain't gonna work.
Which neck? Which
Listen,
neck do you want it on?
yeah, this one, or this one. If it's under here, I'm gonna have to get a light bar, dog. Maybe I just need to get a light bar on a chain and get some
Hey,
diamonds in
uh uh Brent Brent gave me a
it.
uh uh his little dick, and I had it
Oh my
stuck.
god.
Where I have it folded over, and I have the wires hanging. Got the deal.
Oh god.
So I put the fucking
Oh god.
balls behind it, so it's sticking out. The
Oh
thing's
shit.
about this big, about this big. But you know
No,
what? You
buddy.
know what I'm gonna
No.
do? You know what I'm gonna do? I gotta wire it up somehow. But I'm gonna put a little light inside of it, and I'm gonna go through it. And so when I hit the light, it lights up my headlamp and the little dick at the same time.
Oh my god. It lights up the little stubby, the
Uh huh.
little baby carrot.
Oh yeah.
uh, oh man.
Oh yeah. And I was talking, seeing, trying to figure out. Uh, the dude was asking about my grow tent.
Oh
I
boy.
forgot that. I went this weekend. We were at Hobbs and trying to figure
Yeah.
this out.
JC Craig said Flavor Flav that shit. Put it on a chain.
There it
Yeah,
is.
put a light on a chain. That'd be some shit.
But yeah, shout
I
out
had to
to
I had to
wait.
get one with some diamonds in it or something.
Yeah, this I got a vape pen, which this weekend, people, I found out uh, for some reason my license expired, and I thought it expired next year, but it actually expires this year. So I've got, and for here, I don't know about where you are at, anywhere you are at. I had to make an appointment to get into the DMV. So, and that's next year. Yeah,
Damn,
they're that far.
months behind.
I guess they're that far behind.
Yeah,
So,
that's how it's been for us with
and
Ashley and shit.
so we were we went to like 7 different uh dispensaries, and I got a whole bunch of stuff, or Joseph got some stuff, but I was looking for some seeds because I've got a grow tent and I'm wanting, and let's see here, this dude right here at Mr. Goodbud in Hobbs, New Mexico. Let me see. Can't even know what the Hobbs, New Mexico. I got. Oh shit! What happened there? I got. I got two new vape pen or vape cartridges. This one is Black Diamonds and what did I say it was? Black Diamonds and something.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. It hits like a motherfucker. I do know that. Y'all seen me? Oh, y'all seen me earlier.
Yeah.
And I got another one. I got another one that's called. Uh, I can't remember the other one, but I bought this vape pen that's called El Jefe, and you put
Oof.
two of them. You put two of them in there, and you can do one, two, or a mixture. And I can't get that
Man.
fucking motherfucker to hit.
Dude,
I can't get.
that thing that
I got,
Bob's got's like that, and his motherfucker look like it's stroking, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
and I
I
bought
like,
another one of these deals, and I can't get that motherfucker to even. So
man,
I don't know. I don't,
those motherfuckers
this one
hurt
I got
me.
from you. This one I got from you. That's still
Yeah.
fucking the one I'm using. I mean, it's still kicking. It works better than the fucking new shit that I got.
Damn.
But a shout out to Mr. What is it again? Mr. Goodbud. He
Mr.
is
Goodbud.
he is at where's he at? Where's he at? He is at 1709 Joe Harvey Boulevard, Suite G, Hobbs, New Mexico. I got that. I got everything. I spent like $120, I think. And the dude, he was like, "I'll give you some seeds. I got some seeds, but you have to come back." So we came back. I got some seeds. I'm I'm doing the paper the paper towel moisture deal right now. So they I did the water. They've been in water for the last 12 hours, and then I've stuck them in a paper, waiting for them to seed to pop. Hopefully, and I got 5 in there, and I got 5 more on back order, or 5 extras. So uh, I talked to Sean. He said he's gonna send me some seeds as well. I sent you
Yeah.
2 1 grams stuff. Oh, oh boy. And I didn't think about Ed. Maybe I get some uh, E's and
I need to
B's.
get with
Maybe I
I
get
need to
some.
get with Ed too. Shit,
I
man, I
mean,
didn't get to talk to him much at the last event, but I like that guy, man.
yeah,
He's a cool guy.
yeah. I've been watching Dan. I've been watching a bunch of stuff. So I just that's just the way I want to do it. I've only got one grow tent right now. So until I'm gonna try to get another one. No, I'm not. But I want to grow one from uh from soil. I mean, I'll do that, but I'm going to do another grow hydroponic. So I'm going to hopefully I'll film the whole thing and this and that, because it'll be wintertime here, and I've got a few events that I'm going to go to PRI. Hopefully, Jeff's house ain't a trap house.
Yeah, hopefully
I
not.
know
Hope you're talking to Andrew.
I know next door is, but I don't. Have you
Yeah,
have you ever been up there
the
and
chop
when
shop's behind it.
the yeah his neighbors, the cops, the last couple times I've been over to Jeff's house, they haven't been there, but before that the cops were at his
Yeah.
next door neighbor's house all the time. uh, but but yeah, I got some seeds from him. I didn't think Sean's going to send me some seeds, and I didn't think about E's and B's getting some from them. Uh, uh, I hit up Jasper, but we all know Jasper's mine's probably going about 5,000 miles an hour. His is like
Show the picture. Show the picture,
what?
Jasper. Just yeah,
Just in
that's
case
how
y'all
Jasper
forgot.
is.
In case y'all forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? What? But
Oh shit! I love the hell out of that dude, man. I just love his energy. You know, it's kind of like I was talking about Rocky earlier. How I just love his energy. I love Jasper's energy because he's his own person.
Did you see
too,
the last video? I guess they were at whatever this weekend, and they had a fire going, and it went boom. It was on Avery. I'll find it. I'll find it right now. I'll find it right now.
I haven't seen it. While you doing that, I'll grab a pack of smokes. Hold on.
And it's Avery Hanson's birthday. Happy birthday! I think he's the one that posted it, or maybe. Oh wait,
That's
no,
the guy that
maybe
bought Jeff's car, ain't it?
yeah. Maybe it's on Jasper, and he. Where was it? What the fuck was it? Maybe not. I don't know. I seen it. I thought it was this past weekend, but I guess maybe not. Shit. Did somebody say something in the comments? No. Maybe not. But they got like a fire going, and like I thought it was at War in the Woods, but I guess it wasn't. I guess it was at Edgewater because it kind of looked like War in the Woods. But they got a fire going in the trash can all of a sudden, and they're like all of a sudden it's like a fucking cannon goes off, and it just shoots fire out there. It's like boom, and all of a sudden you see everybody go like that. It's like I was trying to find it on Facebook, but I thought Avery posted it, but couldn't find it. Oh boy. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, the 10th. Hopefully, either tomorrow or the next day, I might have a sprout. One out of a couple, 2 or 3 out of 5. I don't know. They're apple fritter seed. I don't know, feminized or what. I guess I have to figure it out, grow it up, and see. I've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos on that shit. So see if they got balls or not. I've actually seen. I didn't even realize this, but this one dude was growing and he thought he had a feminized and this and that, and it turned out to be a hermaphrodite.
Oh my god!
It was a female and male.
That's fucked up.
It could have been a new age seed. That's funny though.
Damn.
Can I get a fucking courtesy laugh on that? I mean, shit. I didn't know what gender it was.
It was freezing up, dude. It was freezing up. I was trying to put pieces together. All I heard was you said you was trying to make it feminize it, and then it started freezing.
No, it was feminized seeds. He thought it was feminized, but then it turned out to be have a dick. It was a hermaphrodite.
That's nuts.
But it was like it must have been a new age seed.
Oh shit! A half and half.
Don't know if it's a boy or a girl. But yeah.
So they say the females like
females get bud and males are seeds pretty much.
Right.
As what I like. I like autoflowers. I mean, this is my first grow. I probably might do some autoflowers when I get another tent. I got a little 3-foot. I got a little 3x3 right now. There's some ones on the marketplace I've been looking at. What's up, Sievert?
Chris, what up, man?
I
like that dude too, man.
But if I get another tent, I want to get probably double size, maybe a little bit, or maybe a 4x4 or 5x5. I'm limited on space in here as of right now. Matt knows. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun. It's just I mean, I'm not going to be. I mean, it's not legal where the state I live in, but it's for me and my homies.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I did see this one deal on Amazon. It's pretty much I forget the name of it. It's pretty much it does it everything. It does everything itself. You just got to fill shit up, and then it pretty much and it has a Wi-Fi deal, and it pretty much just you just go. I'm sure you got to filter the water out every week or every 2 weeks, like you're supposed to.
Right.
But I don't know.
There's a system to that shit, man.
Yeah, and like I said, it's my first grow, and I'm learning, but we're gonna have some fun out of it. Autos are way easier. Yeah. Well, first it was hard. Everybody's telling me where to get seeds, but then I was looking at where to get seeds, and then they were like a month out. You could order it, and it'd take you a month to get it, and I'm like, God dang, that's a long time.
That's too long,
So,
man.
so I don't
It's gonna
know,
take
but
that long to ship
we're running
something.
these seeds, and then if it works out, then I mean, I can always learn on these,
Right.
and you know it is. Uh, three plants, but great, home from 3 years. Oh boy, yeah. Royal Queen, get them in a week. I have to look them up. Yep, more than likely, Outlaw, more than likely, hopefully. Go get some Reggie.
Yeah, you can get as many as you want out of that shit. Hey, fucking I know some
Lock.
motherfuckers that still smoking Reggie, dude. They won't
That,
spend. They don't buy that hot dog shit. They still smoking Reggie these days.
there ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, get in where you fit in. I'm just why
Yeah, remember
I'm
back in
wanting to
the
grow my
day,
own
like
because
I remember back in the day when it was that Reggie Reg, like fucking the little brick, like had all kinds of fucking seeds and stems in it, having to take all the stems and seeds out.
yeah.
It was way back in the day.
So what's next for you?
Man, I think we're gonna take this weekend off and just get some shit done around the house, get some shit cleaned up. Our house is a wreck, man. Just after trying to get ready for last week, you know how it is the week before a race.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's why I didn't. I hit you up that last. I think it was what Wednesday. I think was the last time we talked. Other than because we all know. I know. I know. I don't. I know. I know how race week is. The old lady knows how race week is. Your old lady knows how race week is.
Yeah,
You know how much. And not only it wasn't a race week, but it was double whammy week for you.
right.
So
It
uh,
was it's a
I
double whammy for me. That's just how it's always been. I've tried to keep it tradition. You know, one of my memories popped up the other morning, and we were on the streets like 3 or 4 years ago doing the same thing, and it was just like Sunday kind of helped the spirit stay strong, and just keep
that's
pushing.
what I was telling somebody. I said, man, you can have a bad day at the track, but you can have a mediocre, or you can have a great day at the track and have a mediocre day at the street, and the street's still gonna be better. And I said,
Yeah,
even if you're fucking dog tired, you're fucking whipped, you're fucking hurt, you're fucking tired, you're sore, can't feel your
yeah,
feet, but you still get up for them streets
that's right.
because you know why? The streets always love
That's
you.
right. I mean, special shout out to my crew, man. Like that guy AJ that gave me a shout out earlier. Him, Cheyenne, Sean, they always come through for me. Sean's brother, my son. I'll tell you what, man. I'm gonna brag on everybody because, dude, it's always a team effort. It ain't just me. Everybody's always like, man, you do such a good job with your events, and everything's always organized and smooth. Well, I get all the compliments, but they don't get it enough, man. Like it's a team effort. We're all one smooth running machine, you know, and that's why they go smooth because I got a good crew behind me. And whenever we came home Saturday night, it was late, and I was thinking that I was going to have to get up and do it all by myself. I didn't think my wife was going to make it. I didn't think Brad was going to make it. And both her and him looked at me when we got home and was like, what do we need to set our alarm for? You know? And I was like, y'all ain't got to get up. And they were like, no, if you're going, we're going. You know, we're all going together. So they stuck behind me and we went out there and did it. You know, and that's what makes it special too, man. You know, everybody that was there understands how special it still is, you know, to go out there and experience it and do it. So, but yeah, I mean, shout out to everybody that helped us and supports us for this last weekend. Um, I know there's some sponsors I'm forgetting. I think Wicked Performance was one of the ones I forgot to mention. Appreciate them. The dude was late, but you know what? He still showed up. Clint still showed up, bro. He was late, but he still showed up. These other motherfuckers didn't show up. I got a few of them that didn't, and so ain't gonna just go into all ranting on all that. But you know, next year we're gonna have to approach some sponsorships a little different because y'all, you know, some of them just ghost me, and that's not cool. You know what I mean? And so
Well, maybe they knew
this
the
is what it
Prestons were
is.
going to show up.
Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I don't know. Now they're scaring sponsorships off, man. Damn. What the
Damn, man.
fuck?
I don't know. That's just being funny. People don't. Ha ha ha. It's funny, people. Ha ha ha
Yeah,
ha.
yeah.
Ha
Everybody
ha.
have a sense of humor and laugh a little bit. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody got to be so uptight
ah,
about it.
they ain't fucking. They were walking around with a fucking panty. They fucking panties like 4 sizes too small for them. Shit, fucking. You know,
Right.
you know, if you're a big dog, you run with the big dogs. You know, little dogs, dogs. If you're not, then they stay on the porch, and then they bark at the big dogs running. That's what
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
nowadays. Is
That's
they've
how it
got
is.
the dogs on the porch barking at the people ones out there having fun and running and playing. So it is
Yeah,
what it is. You know, it's just generation. It's just generation.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah. But I mean, shout out to all the guys that did show up. That everybody just talks about like they're not fast enough. There was a lot of guys there that were fast, dude. In every class, in my eyes, there was some fucking badass racing going on, and that's what people ain't saying. That's what they're not talking about is all the good racing that was happening. There was a fucking Mopar out there, that orange one from Paragould, the old Mopar nitrous motor out there blasting these fucking turbo cars. I think he went like 2 or 3 rounds, and you know, so good for him. I can't remember the guy's name, but I like the hell out of that car, and he was out there having a good time, and I think he was with David Black and them, the dudes I was talking about earlier. But
yeah,
dude, shout out to all the people that you know. These people overcast when they just talk about the Prestons or Ryan Mitchell or whoever the fast guy is that week. That you know they all bitch about them, and it kind of steals away from the thunder from you know all these other guys that did show up and they were thrashing and laying down some badass passes, and it was some good racing, man. So you know, shout out to those guys, and we're gonna do another one. You know, we learn every time, and we just try to do better at the next one, and that's all we can do. And if people don't show up, then they just don't show up. It don't matter to me. Whoever's there, we're gonna have a good time, and that's all I give a shit about. You know, at the end of the day, I just want everybody to have a good time, and you know, make it home safe. And that's my goal as an organizer is just have a good race. So that's where we're at with it.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, that's him. That's him.
Ah,
But we still had a lot of people show up. So shout out to everybody that came, and it was really cool for them guys to get the belts. You know that was what was the most fun part
did
about
you
it.
say? Did you say somebody got KO?
Yeah, Cody was so pumped up, you know how Cody is. He's electric, man. He's got good energy. So whenever they won, he wanted the belt. So he come over there and I strapped him up like Dana White, after a fight. I put it on him. And so he's walking around like, he's walking around like this.
Oh,
well,
shit.
he run up on Danny and had it on his shoulder, like Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
And went to give Danny a hug and busted him right in the mouth with that motherfucker and busted his mouth open.
Oh, shit.
I was like, damn, bro. But it's cool, man. Because, it's all good.
Nah, I don't Chief wasn't there. Justin wasn't there, was he?
No.
No.
I don't think he's been doing any track stuff. He's been just focusing on street shit. So
I suppose they got a new car or something like that. I haven't watched the video yet. But I guess they got a video. Or I heard they got a new car or something like that.
Yeah.
Got a Christmas tree up yet? Fuck no. Fuck. We just had fucking Halloween like what, 3 or 4 days ago? 5 days ago?
He's talking about the reef.
Oh,
here.
What the fuck? You got Christmas shit up? What the fuck?
Man, that thing stays up all year, dude.
Oh,
it's just the Alabama decoration.
Oh, fuck. No wonder. Alabama.
It's
got mammy. Alabama, witchy mammy.
I got nothing but crimson and gray in here.
Hey, is it true what they say about an Alabama virgin?
I don't play into all the fucking. I don't believe in all those jokes.
Is it true that she can run faster than her brother?
I think that was an Arkansas thing, and it just kind of made its way over.
It made its way down, I guess, or over.
I think because the Alabama A kind of looks like the Arkansas A, and it's kind of that joke just kind of transferred over to Alabama people in the joke world.
Oh, is it true though?
I didn't grow up kissing my sisters or none of the cousins or none of that bullshit.
They were fast. I guess they were pretty fast then, huh?
No, bro. No. Hell no.
Come on.
Hell no. I can't.
It's Jackie's dad's car. Check the video out there on YouTube. Yeah. I just haven't watched it yet. Oh, man. Yeah, Jackie's dad, Nova. Yeah, I just haven't watched the video yet. I've been watching fucking weed growing shit. What I've been watching. I'm probably subscribed to more weed growing places than I got racers content going right now. So, oh, you like squatted trucks? You like squatted trucks? Oh boy.
No.
You're gonna do the reverse. You're gonna do.
I hate them motherfuckers.
Okay. Oh, he said
I hate that shit.
You like them?
Yeah, they're being sarcastic because I can't stand that shit. Maybe because of my red truck, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty slammed. It ain't just squatted though.
I don't know. Did your Crimson Tide win this weekend?
Oh yeah.
Did they beat? Did they beat
they
whoever?
Said it was a pretty tough game. It was like tied up at halftime, and then Alabama come out there in fourth quarter and went on ahead and sealed the deal.
Yeah. Did they play them one team?
I had my hands full.
Did they beat that one team that one dude said that? You don't talk. Who is it? Who did they play? Who's it? Oh, was it Tennessee? The Vols?
It was Texas.
No. That dude said that it was the dude that said that he we was in Georgia, and that dude said he's his whole house is. I thought it was the Tennessee Vols jersey. Did they play them yet?
Yeah, the Vols Volunteers.
Have they played them yet?
Yeah. We stomped Tennessee's ass.
Oh,
yeah,
stomped their ass like
yeah.
like that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but Alabama's been struggling, man. You know, I don't keep up with it like I used to. I really don't. Like, I don't hardly watch none of the games. Oh shit. Yeah,
Sure.
I don't watch it as much as I used to, man. I know I still got all the stuff on the walls and decorations, but that's old stuff, you know, from back when we lived it every weekend. You know, I was a kid, that was the thing. You know, we'd all crowd around the TV and watch football on the weekends. You know.
Uh, all right. Before we go,
Big pimp in the house. What up, bitches? Holler at me. Hit me in my inbox. I'm single. 40 years old. Hit me up. Sexy bad bitches. I'm a pimp.
oh shit, man, that never gets old. That's never gonna get
The
old at
sexy
all.
bad bitches. Where the
Sexy bad
sexy
bitches,
bad bitches at?
man. I'm telling you.
Oh shit.
Oh, oh, oh yeah, yeah. That's fact. That's fact.
I gotta check that out, man.
I mean, you need to get you on there. Street King needs to be on there now. Get
Hey,
him
you
on there.
know, all the Street King stuff starting to like trend, man. Like when we were in the drivers meeting, Brian Norvell's kid come up and give me that Burger King crown. He was like, "You got to put this on, man."
Street
And
King.
I had to put the crown on top of my hat for the drivers meeting. It was just cool, you know. Everybody that was there was just there out of support, man, and was excited. And you know, like I said earlier, dude, it was a good race. I'm not gonna let none of that other shit throw a shadow on all the good racing that went down. It was cool.
Hell
But yeah,
yeah.
he showed it. He was like, "You're the king, man." Handing me the crown. I was like, "Oh shit! I hope it don't look stupid sitting on top of my fat ass head." But that was cool.
Appreciate it, Mopar. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, dog.
Yeah, we're about to get off too. It's a
Yep,
long
we
time.
out
That's
of
fine.
here.
Y'all
It's
have a good
late.
night.
Yep.
Also, shout out to Chuck on Tilt Racing Products and
Chuck, my
Sticky
man Chuck.
and hold on, you can't see here. And Sticky Icky and on Tilt.
Chuck's the
He hooked
man.
something. He hooked me up some stuff this weekend. I'm gonna try out. I'm just saying.
Is he gonna come to H Town?
I don't know. Oh yeah, where we'll be at the following weekend. I got the Warden's birthday this weekend. Um, uh, she's celebrating uh, a lot of 21st birthdays this weekend. And I mean a
All
lot,
right.
a lot less than me, but someone up there.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, but yeah, we'll be H Town next weekend. Why didn't it show up?
Yeah.
Did it show up? All right, there it goes. We'll
Yeah.
be at H Town next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend.
Not this weekend, but next 2 weeks.
And it'll be the weekend before Thanksgiving, and then
That's right.
uh, then I'll have anything else, maybe streets after that up until we go to PRI. We'll be at PRI, and then from PRI I go all the way to Arizona for the Get Down, the 1 year anniversary, $15,000 guaranteed payout, December 16th, and then that's going to be. Other than that's going to be the end of it for me for the year, I think, unless something else pops up. Never know. Never know.
You never know. I think we're gonna do H Town, and like we're gonna take the weekend off this weekend, and then we'll go to H Town, and then after that, uh, I don't have anything on the schedule, you know. So we're gonna do Thanksgiving, you know, have some family time, do all that stuff. But you know, might be street season around here, man, for a little while, you know. So you know how that goes. Something might
But
pop off as long as the weather's good.
yeah,
I'd like to
Chuck
do
and
another no trailer. Honestly, like I know you guys do no trailer different out there, but I'd like to do another one of mine. And I've had some, you know, some True Street style car, you know, guys reach out to me wanting to do it. So we might do something like that once it gets, cold.
Yeah. And Chuck, it is H-Town is pour your own puddle. It is prep.
Yep.
So, yeah. Whew, that was bad. That was bad. Y'all just don't understand how bad that was.
It was really bad, dude.
Too bad I ain't got my phone. I do got my phone, but I could play the.
Dude, that was so fucking bad. We're riding down downtown Indianapolis, dude, trying to get to the parking deck. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, this is nice little city. Got the window down, and it was just like, wham.
No, bullshit. You're complaining about the fucking steakhouse.
Well,
Yeah, you were upset about
can't remember what the hell I was-
dude. You were upset about the dude stealing your chair or something.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that shit.
And you're all like, that motherfucker. And you just like,
yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was, dude.
you were like
That's what
mid
was-
fucking. You were mid. You that motherfucker. And then it like fucking caught you mid speak. You're like,
I was like, what the fuck was that? That shit smelled so bad, dude. Oof.
It was bad. As soon as I seen it,
It was just like rotten eggs. Oof.
he said,
so bad.
I seen him go like this, and I seen him lift up a little bit and readjust himself. I'm like, I had the hoodie on. I went.
He just snuck it over and didn't say shit. Didn't say
I already knew because I heard you back there. And I was like,
oh shit.
yeah, that's
I forgot
fact.
about that.
And you were on mid that motherfucker. I ain't never going back to that motherfucker and play ET fight. They said I couldn't. And he's like, huh? What? What the fuck?
That's what it was, dude. I was so fucking pissed off. And
He was get pissed off, and then you got double pissed off.
Ooh.
He threw fucking gas on
so
the fire
bad.
is what he did.
Oh, it was so bad, dude. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, God. I was gagging, man. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah. I had to.
And Happy was just laughing. Probably still
he was fucking.
Just laughing
He
and
was
shitting
fucking.
some more.
Yeah.
He was laughing and farting some more. Just fucked it all up. Good times, bro.
Oh, Poopy.
Good times.
All right. Like, subscribe, comment, give thumbs up on Facebook or YouTube. Apparently, for some reason, I've got somebody that's always got to give me a thumbs down. So that lowers my rating, people. So if y'all give me a thumbs up on YouTube, the ones that are still watching on YouTube, give me a thumbs up. Some dude, I don't know. Every time it was going good until Matt had his rant, and then I got a thumbs down. I'm kidding. Dude.
Oh, damn. I'm going to get disqualified. I'm DQ'd, dog. I'm DQ'd from the fucking live feed. I'm bringing the ratings down. Motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Oh.
But yeah, I've always got one person. I can show you a screenshot of my deal. It's like, some of them I got 100%, but most of them are the ones that I got at least one hater in there. Actually, if you're giving me emojis and ups and downs and stuff, and you're watching, guess what? People? Use a fan. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Because you know what? You're watching, you still give me them watch hours.
That's right.
Thank you. But Chuck, shout out to Chuck. That guy comes in.
Yeah. Chuck's the man, man. Thanks for everything you do for us, Chuck.
Yeah. All right.
Like Chuck couldn't make it, man, but he still, tried. He sent packages and stuff, and he helped fatten up the pots for these guys, man. So it's these sponsors that really help out a lot, man. So thanks to
And
guys
if
like him.
and if Trevor was here, he'd say "fuck them kids."
Yeah, my wife would probably say it too.
Fuck them kids. Oh well, yeah. You heard about that though? About his shit. We ain't gonna. I
Yeah,
ain't get. That's a different story. That's different show, people. Different show.
right.
Uh, uh. But yeah, Ward's birthday this weekend. H Town next weekend. Thanksgiving. I can't remember if it's the first and then something, but go see Dinalcom. Probably go see NX. Hopefully NX gives me a. I might have to go to Allison. Get maybe Allison get me some ways in. If not,
Yeah.
I talked to Poland. He said he could get me into Warden passes. So
Man, if I went to PRI again, I'd have to have a fucking hover round or a scooter, dude. There's no fucking way I can make it, motherfucker. I'd
I
be
just want to
passed out.
hang out with somebody that's got a booth for a little bit and chill.
Yeah, yeah. I need to be able to sit down and chill somewhere too. If I go to PRI, I can't be a trooper like a lot of everybody else and just stay on my feet for 12 hours out of the day.
Even though we do it on the weekends and in the streets and tracks events, but
Yeah.
for some reason we
Well, it's
can't do it.
different.
We can't do it. We can't do it at a trade show.
Well, it's different, man. You're on adrenaline when you're out there. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thumbs up, people on YouTube, Facebook. Uh, I don't know if Twitch has it. I don't know. Uh, but I guess still got 2 people watching on Twitch. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night.
All right, bro. Y'all